right. Hey, that was good, girls. Appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brookville Beach cheerleaders and the Heritage Pioneer cheerleaders. Let me hear one more time. Hey, and tonight we're at City Stadium, and the Heritage Pioneers take on the Brookville Bees in a big Seminole District matchup. Heritage comes in 6-1. The Bees come in 5. I'm sorry, Bees come in 6-1. Heritage comes in 5-2. This important game, Doug.
Very big ball game in the Seminole District. Playoff standings and implications, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
No doubt about it. But before that, we ask this question every week. Ladies, who's going to win tonight? Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and C-Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, C-Line does the job right. And don't forget, C-Line has guaranteed credit. C-Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try C-Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back to City Stadium, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes, and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall and Dandy. You know, we were talking about the game, the Brookville Bees and the Heritage Pioneers, while we were sitting up in the press box before we came down here. This has the potential to be a really, 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 really good game.
How many more reallys do you really want?
Well, I think it's going to be a really good game, I can tell you that.
It is going to be a good football game tonight. The Heritage Pioneers have done something 2 of the last 4 weeks they don't normally do, and that's lose. And the Brookville Bees have only dropped 1 on the season. Unfortunately, both teams, you know, Brookville did beat Liberty, and then, of course, Liberty beat Heritage. So if you use the old transitive property, Brookville should beat Heritage tonight.
Well, they should be, but if Heritage wins tonight, it kind of opens up a whole new door out there, because then you have Liberty and you have Brookville and you have Heritage, and they all have 2 losses. So that could really make it interesting when it comes down to playoff time.
Well, the only thing is the team that really matters is Jefferson Forest, sitting at the top of the heap right now, undefeated, and looks like they're probably going to finish that way this year. But it all comes down into the playoff picture, and some of them are 4A and some of them are 3A, and when you start getting into the West and the East Division, it can be all mixed up playoff thing. You just want to be in the top 16 in your division.
No doubt about it. All right, we're going to take a quick break from our Cedar Line Automotive pregame show, and we'll be right back with more right after this. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedar Line Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedar Line has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedar Line Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedar Line and the certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedar Line Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
And welcome back, everyone, to City Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. Tonight, the Heritage Pioneers and the Brookville Bees. I am the Lakester, Jimmy Lakes, along with the Dandy one, Doug Marshall. How you doing tonight, Dandy?
Oh, thank you very much, Al. Thank you very much.
You know, we grew these mustaches so we could do this game tonight, and we're going to get us some pizza after this thing is over with.
Yeah, well, that's what we said, but I ain't figured out how we're going to eat it yet.
You know, I can't. I cannot see his lips. His lips are not moving. I cannot see him for his mustache.
I know. We'll do anything for Halloween, won't we?
It is a Halloween, a trick or treat tonight. So we're doing a little tricking, and there might be a little
no treating.
So we're going to take a quicker break, and we're going to come back with more out of the Cedar Line Automotive pregame show.
Have you got a razor?
Right after this, scissors is what we were going to need. I think a hinge trimmer. We'll be right back, folks. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes again, and Cedarline Automotive and Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedarline does the job right. And don't forget, Cedarline has guaranteed credit. Cedarline, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedarline.
Visit us online.
All right, welcome back to City Stadium, everyone. Doug, I understand there's been some impersonators out here impersonating us.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that.
Well, you know, it is trick or treat, so they're trying to throw some tricks on us.
Well, they definitely want no treat, I can tell you that.
I don't know. I felt like I had a mustache, yo.
I think you did.
But folks, all kidding aside, tonight it is the Heritage Pioneers coming in at 5-2, and the Brookville Bees at 7-1.
7-1, that's right.
And so I got it right this time, 7-1. And you know, if you win a game, you want people to know it, okay?
You're exactly
But this is a big game tonight. It's going to be the orange of Heritage against the maroon and white of Brookville. The two teams, you know, I don't want to say they dislike each other, but they want to beat each other because a lot of these guys live close to each other and they know each other from little league football and just playing backyard football.
Well, you're exactly right. Well, the schools are so close together on Timberlake Avenue, it's not funny. They are probably the two closest schools in the Seminole District, maybe anywhere in the county complex. And Brookville and Heritage, they respect each other, but they still don't like each other. It's always a battle between these teams. It came down a few years ago when Brookville was winning state championship back-to-back. It came down to those two teams in the conference and district at that time. And unfortunately, Brookville came out on top.
Exactly.
Heritage ruled it last year. Will Brookville be back on top? Right now they are. Heritage wants to knock them back down.
No question about that. And we're going to talk to both coaches right after this to see how they feel about tonight's game. But first of all, we want to tell you, these guys impersonating us, you may see them again before this pregame show is over with.
I hope not. I
don't know, but we'll come back. We'll talk to the coaches and get their feeling about the game right after this on your live TV game of the week
on Shentel Cable.
Sometimes I have to cue him. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive and Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
I got Coach John Meeks here of the Brookville Bees. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Doing real well.
Hey, big game here tonight. The Heritage Pioneers 5-2 playing on their home turf. I know it's not far from your home turf, but it is their home turf, and they're coming in losers of 2 out of the last 4. But your guys, since that Jefferson Forest loss, have just been going right up the ladder. Big game tonight.
It's a huge game.
These two teams, you know, even though you're a little ways apart, they really don't like each other.
I mean, we got a lot of friends at each school. It's a little rivalry where they want to have the bragging rights. I got some guys that have buddies over there, but yeah, being on the same road, everybody wants to be able to claim they got that one.
And probably some of these guys played Little League football together, and now they've gotten to go to 2 different schools, and they're playing against each other. And as you said, you know, hey, I want to up it on my friend. I want to do better than he did. I want to win that game. I can brag about it all year long. But what will it take tonight to beat the Heritage Pioneers?
I mean, we're going to have to play a good football game in all 3 phases. Cannot turn the ball over. They're probably the fastest team we've seen all year. So we're going to have to contain their speed, which is a lot easier said than done. So containing speed on defense. Offense, we got to protect the football. No dumb penalties, no turnovers. and no blunders on special teams.
Well, the one thing we've noticed this year about Brookville, other than being a good football team, is the enthusiasm these kids have. You and your coaching staff have really brought that to the top. And these kids, they want to play for you. They want to succeed, and they want to win these games.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun. It's a fun group of kids, and I think they feed off our energy, and we feed off theirs. So we're just out here to have a good time. We work too hard year round not to enjoy Friday nights.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got Coach Brad Bradley of the Heritage Pioneers. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. You guys lost 2 out of the last 4. I know that upset you big time because you got a winning tradition no matter where you go. And tonight you got a really good team coming in, the Brookville Bees, and this would be a great game for you guys to win.
You know, we're 6-2 right now. And, a lot of people, we're not happy about it, but a lot of teams would die to be 6-2 right now. We got a good Brookville team coming in, 7-1. Coach Meek's done a great job. It's a great night for football. You got 2 good football teams, and that's what it's all about.
And did you listen to the radio this morning on the football picks? Just asking you.
No, I never listened to the radio.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know I did pick the Heritage Pioneers tonight, and that one over there picked the Brookville Bees. So I wanted to let you know how that goes. I know you listen sometimes.
Now, this is what football's all about. You got 2 good teams. You're in late October. You're getting ready to stride for the playoffs. We're excited about it. It's a privilege to be out here tonight.
And what you got to do to beat Brookville tonight, Coach?
We got to stop the run. We got to stop the run, and we got to establish ourselves on offense.
Put it in the end zone.
Yes, sir. Got to put it in the end zone as many times as we can.
It's as easy as that, isn't it?
It's a pretty simple game.
Coach, you do a great job. I always say that, and I mean it. You really do.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot, Coach. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes again. And C-Line Automotive and Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, C-Line does the job right. And don't forget, C-Line has guaranteed credit. C-Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try C-Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back into City Stadium for tonight's game between the Heritage Pioneers and the Brookville Bees. And the officials are here, and the Lakestar and the Dandy One both are here, and we saw the cheerleaders, and
I'm still waiting for a push axe.
and now we're going to take a quicker break from your Cedar Line pregame show, and we're going to be right back right after this. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online.
Hi, welcome back to City Stadium, everyone. Going to wrap up our pregame show, our Cedarline Automotive pregame show. And, of course, Doug, Cedarline Automotive located right there in Appomattox, Virginia. You got some great vehicles on the lot and a great service department as well.
You're exactly right. You need to go by and check them out and thank them for sponsoring this his pregame show.
No question about it. And, Doug, those guys got back in here somehow. I don't know how they got the microphone to dress like us.
I don't know either. We turn our backs and they just pop in.
They do just a pop in. You're exactly right.
That's right.
I can't talk like that guy. But anyway, tonight it is the Heritage Pioneers and the Brookville Bees, and we're just moments away from the kickoff. Both teams have left the field, and the coaches are talking to them, and we're looking for a great contest tonight on our live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. And guess what, Doug?
What?
We're going to have it right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and Cedar Line Automotive and Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedar Line does the job right. And don't forget, Cedar Line has guaranteed credit. Cedar Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedar Line.
Visit us online.
All right, welcome everyone to City Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. The Heritage Pioneers taking the field.
There goes McCaw. And here
That's
come the
McCaw.
Brookville Bees.
And here come the Brookville Bees. The Brookville Bees coming in with a 7-1 mark, and the Heritage Pioneers with a 5-2 mark. We have a big win tonight, Doug, if Heritage can win it. And by the way, Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall.
Well, you see, the Heritage Pioneers wrap up district play tonight. They host a non-conference foe next week in Nottoway. And Brookville, on the other hand, they go back home next week, and we'll have to look to see who they play. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I know that Nottoway played Appomattox, and Appomattox knocked Nottoway off. And as we talked earlier, if Nottoway could come in and knock off Heritage, it would help a team like Appomattox.
Oh, yes, it really would.
But this is a big game tonight. We got a good officiating crew here, Doug. We noticed that as we were coming, getting off the field. We even saw one guy out there. We won't mention his name,
but we thought he was trick-or-treating as an official.
I saw that costume at the dollar store. You can get, for like $3.50, and I told him.
Normally we get a flag thrown by him. Tonight he didn't throw a flag, so
I told the head official.
Must have left it at home.
I told the head official. I said I don't think he's a real referee, so we could see a lot of tricks. And maybe some treats, because tonight is Halloween,
Well, yeah, I know. And two guys are floating around here. Have you noticed? They try to take our place?
And my understanding is they did a pretty good job. One of them had some type of Southern Italian accent.
Yeah, he's definitely going to take your spot.
Somebody said it was Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, I don't know. Luigi who?
Luigi you. No, but all I know is I was looking for some pizza from somewhere because I thought maybe they were going to make a pie, but they didn't.
Well, if they make a pie, they can bring it on up here to us. We'll be glad to eat it for them tonight.
It looks like the Heritage Pioneers, I don't know if they won the toss or not, but they are going to.
Heritage Pioneers will receive the football.
It, and I got a feeling they won the toss because Coach Brad Bradley, he wants the ball from the start.
Yeah, he wants the ball. He wants to get you behind the 8 ball really quick.
Right. All right, folks, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back for the kickoff between the Brookville Bees and the Heritage Pioneers from City Stadium on your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big ranch.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone.
My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
All right, that music means only one thing, Dandy. That means the Lakester and the Dandy One are getting ready to call an extremely competitive game between the Brookville Bees and the Heritage Pioneers.
Well, if this is not a competitive game tonight, I don't know where we're going to find one, because on paper this should be right down to the wire.
Well, I was going to say, on paper, this looks like a great game. But, you know, you were saying earlier that the Liberty Minutemen, of course, Brookville beat Liberty.
And we did that game, and we could not believe that that Liberty team showed up.
Well, yeah, the Brookville beat them so easily.
But last week,
short kick, Doug. It can always be trouble, but it'll go out of bounds.
It's going out of bounds and will be taken at the 35-yard line. So the Heritage Pioneers will have good field position. Ethan Tordoff kicking the football off for the Bees, kind of let it come high to the right side. However, it may be a design play so that they don't get a good return.
Well, that's true, too.
But I don't think he wanted to go out of bounds.
Well, you know, in talking to Coach Meeks for the Brookville Bees, he said this is the fastest team that they have faced all year long.
Well, I can believe it. The Heritage Pioneers, and they're going to be quick tonight. They're going to try to speed this game up so Brookville cannot get their substitution packages in.
And Coleman, number 3, is going to bring them out. Perry Coleman, the quarterback. And, of course, you got Frankie Hickson, who's leading everybody everywhere in rushing, Doug.
All world, everything. So the snap, and it's going to be a throw right off the bat. Right over the middle.
He's got a man wide open.
Wide
open.
Behind
him.
Just a half behind him. If that pass is on the money to Cameron Horsley, Horsley's got that. It might be a foot race to the end zone.
Well, it's a touchdown. I'm telling you, nobody's going to catch Horsley if he catches that ball. It was thrown behind him just a little bit. Had an opportunity to catch it, but just could not haul it in. But that would have been a huge play from the first play from the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's kind of like that game I watched last night with Florida State Louisville. Louisville opened the game up with a 71-yard, but they didn't score. And if you're not going to score off of it, it's not going to work.
Good point. Brookville look a little confused on defense. A lot of wideouts here for the Heritage Pioneers.
Coleman rolls right.
Wide open.
Throws right. That's Horsley once again. He's going to get across the 50 to about the 49-yard line. And a lot of folks, this is probably a deterrent from what the Pioneers usually do. Usually it's hand the ball off to Frankie Hickson and go and throw it when you have to. They coming out throwing it, and maybe they're going to try to open up and then go to Hickson.
And, you know, the Brookville defensive backs, Doug, they're going to have trouble keeping up with Heritage Pioneer wide receivers because these guys are quick.
They are quick. Tall number 1, Dante Jefferson's over here near us. Jalen Martin.
Yeah, we're going to have offsides on Brookville. I don't think that they drew him off. I think he just jumped, and that was number 75 for the Bees, who is Christian McMillan. So McMillan jumps off sides, and Heritage is going to get an easy 5 yards, I believe.
So it brings up shortness, first down and 5 now, and the ball's going to be spotted back at the 45-yard line.
And now I think you might want to look at Hickson, Doug. I'm feeling Hickson might get this on 1st and 5.
Well, at some point you're going to give him a touch. You want him to kind of get warmed up and loosen up a little bit, and the only way to get his juices flowing is for him to get hit.
Absolutely. Getting the play from the sidelines. Como gets up to the line, and lets the lineman know what the play is.
You got 4 wide outs, and as the ball going to Hickson right up the middle, Hickson comes across the 40 down to about the Brookville B 37-yard line.
And he's got the first down.
A nice 7-yard pickup that time, so 1st and 10 for the Heritage Pioneers.
Yep.
Their initial series as the ball was kicked out of bounds to 35, couple pass plays, offsides penalty, and
tackle made, Doug, that time by number 1, who is Daquan Myers for the Brookville Bees. So So Como balking out the signals again. And Doug, it's a chilly night out here tonight.
It's football season. Hey, it's October 31st. It's supposed to be a little cool.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
Yeah, you're right.
Coleman now won't get much. Might have got a yard that time, Doug.
Coleman trying to do it himself.
Yeah, good tackle that time. In on the tackle, number 75, Christian McMillan. And let's see who else made that tackle, Doug. It might have been number 35, who was Danny Adcock, also in on that tackle. 2 defensive linemen for the Brookville Bees. The Pioneers with a second, what do you call it, 8, Doug?
Second down, about 8 yards to go. Pick up about 2 on the play.
And offsides on Brookville again, Doug.
Brookville Bees. The voice inflection of Comer is pulling the Brookville Bees offside, and it's not real hard if you'll be. Watch the football or the corner of your eye when the ball moves, go.
Exactly, trying to beat the snap count. And Comer must be really, like hut, hut, hut. And when you get that hut, 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 when you get that part in there, especially when you're a little anxious to get across that line, you'll jump.
So you got second down, you got about 3 yards to go. Well, it's a long 3, short 4 for a first down.
I'm looking at Hickson again here, Doug.
Ball handed off. This time Hickson goes to the right side, sees some running room.
Be real close to that first down.
He's going to turn it up to about the 36, 37-yard line.
They're going to say it is a first down because they stopped the clock.
And that's, once again, a penalty. Gave him a short yardage situation, and Hickson was able to pick it up.
There have been 2 penalties on this drive. Both of them have been offsides against the Brookville Bees, but they came at bad times, Doug. Even when you had 2nd and 8 coming up, which then that made it 2nd and 3. And, of course, the one was 1st and 5.
Comer drops back, pump fakes, goes
looking
downfield.
in the end zone.
And going up to get it.
Did he get it?
And looks like Tracy came down with it.
Touchdown.
That's Dante Jefferson on the right side. No,
I'm trying to make out the number, Doug.
Ty Tracy, number 9.
Hey, let me tell you what. Tracy went way up in the air above the Brookville defender. And I'm telling you, Doug.
Well, he said Tracy is 6'2". Okay, so he can go up over everybody. The defender made a valiant effort but couldn't quite pull it in.
And Doug, this game tonight could be 40-something to 40-something or even higher.
Yeah,
because I don't think the Bees can stop Heritage. We'll have to see what Heritage can do with the Bees.
Well, we've known Heritage has given up some points lately because they gave up 60-some points in a loss. They actually scored 60, but they gave up 40-some points in the loss when they played Jefferson Forest.
Yeah, Jonathan Lopez with the kick, number 14 for Heritage, and the Pioneers on the opening drive lead the Brookville Bees 7-0. We'll come back with a kickoff, see what the Bees can do with the Lakester and the Dandy One and the entire AliveTV crew. And we got them all here tonight, Doug.
Oh, we do.
And we'll be right back with that after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Welcome back, everyone. The Heritage Pioneers open it up on their first drive. 9:57 left in the first quarter, and they lead the Brookville Bees 7-0 right now. But, of course, the Bees hadn't had the ball yet, Doug, so we'll see what they can do.
Well, opening series, Heritage has fired a volley across the bow. We'll see if Brookville can answer.
Pretty good kick.
It's going to be pulled in number 20.
Wow, what a hit.
Popped right in number 21, bringing the football back. That is Andrew Bell. Bell is hitting it about the 26-yard line.
Doug, you know, number 21 hit him, who was Welton Thorpe with a big leg. So 21 on 21.
21 meet number 21. This is your counterpart.
And when they met, they hit hard. And Doug, I'm looking down the press row here, and some people got popcorn, and we don't have it, and that upsets me.
That really does upset me. We're going to try to see if we can do something about that.
And I think they might have brought it themselves. I'm calling security.
Well, you want to confiscate it and take it yourself?
Absolutely. I got a security costume in my bag.
Dylan O'Newfer.
We're going to have movement on the Brookville Bees, Doug, and it's going to be, I believe, on number 77.
As he had gotten set and then came back up out of his set.
Xavier Gibson, I believe, number 77. And the Bees are going to start 1st and 15, and they're going to be inside their own 25-yard line.
So Dylan O'Newfer is the quarterback. O'Newfer is a junior, 5'11", 165, and he's got a pretty good arm on him. We've seen him play earlier. But the man that they like to give the ball off to is running back out the backfield. And
Myers, number one.
DeQuan Myers, and he is fast. And that's Mr. Myers with the football now.
Well, a great play.
And coming up on the play that
Frankie
time.
Hickson, Doug, the running back for the Heritage Pioneers, who also plays linebacker. And another loss for the Bees, and now you're looking at second and, wow, what's that, about 21?
And no, I don't think it's going to break that far, about 16 or 17 yards.
All right, we'll say 18 yards.
Okay, then. I knew I was going to be wrong.
Good call, good call.
But I was close.
But, Doug, you know, 2 offside penalties and a motion penalty, illegal procedure penalty on Brookville, and I think it's because of the speed of the Pioneers. Big hole, though, for Myers.
This is Myers who breaks
Great
it up.
Great tackle.
And he's going to get that yardage back on the penalty as well as the loss that time. So to bring up third down, probably looking at about 10 yards, maybe 11. We'll see where the spot is.
And a great tackle by number 5, Devontae Jared Carter, Doug. If he doesn't get Myers, it's a big pickup. He's probably up over the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Cameron Harsley made the tackle. I think you were reading the wrong sheet there, my friend.
Oh, I am. I'm sorry. Harsley did make the tackle. You're exactly right. Got to flip it over.
Not if you lay another
sheet. Oh, we have more
beside,
sheets.
Not if you lay it beside the sheet.
Oh, I can't see that low.
The young lady gave you a pile of them tonight. O'Newfer looks out to the right side.
Can't make a play. Good defense.
Trying to hit Jacob Bison here about the first down yardage. A little high, knocked down that time. Number 4, Jameek Alexander. So it brings up 4th down and about 8 yards for a first down. So the Bees will bring in their punting team.
And Doug, that's a good play by Alexander right there. He got in there right at the right time, knocked that thing away.
Well, one thing about it, the Heritage Pioneers got into a good rhythm coming down for that first drive. The Bees did not establish any good rhythm at all. They lost 8 yards to start with to put them in third down and long. If they had not had the loss as well as the penalty, they would have been in pretty good shape.
Pretty good punt.
Number 20 with the boot, that's Ethan Tordoff.
Got his own 36-yard line, Doug. Spin it off.
And that is Cameron Harsley. Harsley is going downfield and is finally tackled back at about the yardage marker in Brookville B territory at the 38-yard line.
Wow, what a run back that was. All right, let's take a break, folks. We'll come back. And Heritage punks it in again, or can Brookville hold them? We'll find out right after this. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and the certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
New shoes?
Welcome back, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes and the dandy one, Doug Marshall. And Doug, Heritage Pioneers in great field position.
Yes, they are.
And Hickson was a nice run.
Frankie Hickson comes up the right-hand side of the line. He's going to get about 3-4 yards. Gets it down to about the 32. Pick up of about 4. It'll be second down and 6.
Jeffrey Harris, number 50, with the tackle that time.
Once again, the Heritage Pioneers settling in before the Brookville Bees actually get a signal from the sideline. They're ready to run the football, and here's Hickson once again up the middle, across the 30 to the 29, so it's third down and probably about 3.
Yeah, pick up a couple yards there, Doug.
And once again, the Pioneers ready to go, 3rd and 3. 3 wideouts to the wide side of the field with 1 to the near side and Hickson in the backfield.
And once every one of the Brookville Bees linemen have jumped off sides, and that's going to be a first down, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, the Heritage Pioneers, all they doing is taking that set, and when they get that set, the Brookville Bees are jumping.
I think the Pioneers had everything legal. All they did was raise up to set down.
They're going to offsides.
Yeah. But the thing is, Doug, once you get in that set position, you can't come up.
Well,
when you're not down in that 3-point position, you are able to raise up and then go down and get set. And that's what they're doing. And the Bees know that Heritage is fast, so they're trying to jump the gun.
Well, they're trying to anticipate the snap count. Now it's a first down and 10. So the Heritage Pioneers with the football at the Brookville Bee 24-yard line. 1st and 10, they can go to work, do what they want. Ball handed up this time to Hickson.
Nowhere to go.
And Hickson this time is smothered by number 34, Ricky
Scott, Doug. That's a nice play by Scott, and a loss of about 3 or 4 yards for the Heritage Pioneers.
He just turned that defensive end right straight up the field, and nowhere to go that time for Hickson, so a loss of 3, 2nd and 13. We're at 7:08 here, first period of play at City Stadium tonight. The Heritage Pioneers on top of the Brookville Bees, 7-0.
It took your first drive, what, Doug, 65 yards?
65 yards, capped off, 32-yard touchdown pass to Ty Tracy. Comer looking to throw.
The Bees are there,
and
Doug.
He throws it out, and that's going to be
intentional grounding.
That's going to be intentional grounding. You're exactly right. First of all, they didn't get out the pocket. Second of all, the ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage.
Yep, and that's going to be
loss of down.
Loss of down and distance.
Well, it's also from the point of the infraction.
That's going to push them way back.
So that's going to take them all the way back to the 40. So this is a good, intentional grounding is, plus they're going to tack on 5 yards. So from the point of the infraction plus 5, that is a bad penalty. I don't need to tell anybody that if they saw it. But you're looking at about 35 yards, 30
I think it's
yards.
40. I think it's like 41 yards, Doug.
It's at the 45. You got to get down to about
10, 20, 30. Yeah, it's close to 40 yards.
Okay, I'll buy that. 3rd down and that far to go.
A long way.
About the only thing that can happen here is a pass interference penalty could get you the automatic first down.
And the Bees getting to that line, Doug. Puts some pressure. What a hit!
Football is on the ground.
And I believe the Bees have it, Doug.
And it looks like number 75 came up with the football. Christian McMillan. And that time, the quarterback Comer had no chance as he was hit from the blind side.
I was trying to see, Doug, was that number 35, Danny Hancock, that came in and hit Comer that time?
The number 75, McMillan, hit him and recovered the fumble.
And recovered the fumble.
Wow,
what a big play.
So 6:43 to go, and tide has turned. Now momentum has shifted to the Brookville Bees.
No question about it. And the Bees on the Heritage Pioneer 39-yard line, some great field position.
Ball this time is going to be handed off to the up man through. That is Scott. Ricky Scott that time is going to take it upfield, and he got some good yardage right up the gut of that Heritage line.
And Doug, what this has done is this has gotten the Bees team on the sidelines fired up and the crowd in the stands fired up, and then Brookville brought a nice crowd with them over here.
Yes, Brookville travels real well wherever they go. And, of course, the Heritage Pioneers tonight with the band, so they're going to be trying to crank up some noise, too.
And the thing you have to remember about the Heritage Pioneers, or anybody that comes to City Stadium, is it's a lot of seats here, Doug.
Oh, yes. Second down, about 2 for the Bees. Ball spotted about the 31-yard line. And this time it'll be Myers will get the football over the right side. He'll get it just across the 30.
Picked up maybe a yard that time.
He didn't need to go very far to get that first down, but it's going to be just a little shy.
Yeah, it looked like number 21, Wilton Thorpe, might have been in there on the tackle.
Third down, and we'll call it a yard, but it's probably less than that. So the Bees with a big turnaround after the Pioneers with the first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Got pushed all the way back to the 45, and then Comer fumbled it on a hit. Recovered by the Bees in Heritage territory. Now the Bees trying to get something going.
And they got the first down easy.
And O'Newfer, he goes.
Was that a fumble, Doug?
Yeah, looked like he fumbled the football as he went through on the quarterback sneak. And the football is turned over. Number 21 comes up with it. And that is Weldon Thorpe.
How about that?
And so we got 2 turnovers. So it's mistakes so far.
And
the Brookville Bees so far have committed more mistakes than the Heritage Pioneers.
And just like that, Doug, the momentum has changed again. It's funny about old Mo, isn't it?
He is a fickle character.
He moves around a lot.
Fickle character.
Like 5:27 left in our first period of play, and we hardly had time to break for a timeout.
I noticed that you still trying to find something to eat, though.
I like to have some of that popcorn. Where's that security guard when I need him?
I'm surprised you haven't gone ahead and ripped this guy's bag of popcorn.
Well, I know him.
I know you do. First down and 10 for the Heritage Pioneers. This time Hickson takes the football.
Nice stutter step.
Turns up the middle. Kind of backs down, picks up about 3 or 4 yards.
Nice run by Hickson that time.
So we'll see where they exactly mark it at. They
pick up about 4 yards, maybe, Doug. 3 yards.
About 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Comer barks his signals, and he rolls to his right. Looks downfield. And a nice hit. Well, it didn't quite stop him, man. Finally hustled out of bounds. Didn't see who it was. Looked like number 2, maybe. Jalen Martin.
I believe it was number 2, Doug. And I'll tell you what, after he caught the ball, after he caught it, he did a good job breaking a couple tackles and picking up some nice yardage for the Heritage Pioneers.
He picked up some real good yardage. Got a first down. Ball up to about their own 40-yard line. The thing about the B fumble is O'Newfer had the first down when he fumbled.
Yes, he did. Had it easily.
Coming around the right side, number 5, that's Harsley again. Harsley's going to get up to about the 47, 48-yard line, a pickup of 8 yards on the play.
And Doug, he just juked number 50, Jeffrey Harris, out of his shoes that time, and was able to pick up some nice yardage.
Really surprised not to see a flag on the play. Looked like Brookville had jumped off sides once again. So 2nd down, and we're looking at about 2.5 yards for a first down. Right now, Heritage doing a good job of mixing the plays up. High snap, ball handed off to Hickson up the middle. Hickson crosses up to about the 50-yard line, and I believe that's going to be enough for a first down. He may be about a half yard short.
Going to be close.
Believe where they got the
where they marked it, Doug. I don't know. They may have to take a measurement here.
I think right foot, left foot. The right foot got him, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
3rd and short for the Heritage Pioneers.
3:58 to go. It's a Pioneer lead of 7-0 over the Brookville Bees here at City Stadium on a brisk October evening. Ball handed off this time to Hickson.
He's going to get the first down, though.
That last effort got him wherever it looked like the Bees had him in the backfield, but he pushed one more stride ahead and got a first down.
Yeah, it looked like number 75 that time, who was Christian McMillan, looked like he had stopped him in the backfield, but Hickson, he's very strong, Doug. All right, so we got 1st and 10, 3:39 and counting in our first period of play. Still 7-0, the Pioneers over the Bees. Here from City Stadium,
Pioneers trying to get back to the ground game a little bit to kind of slow things down just a bit. Dropping back is Comer. He is hit, thrown downfield.
I'm not sure exactly who he was throwing to that time, though, but he had to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, number 35 that time kind of met him in the backfield. Kind of gave him a little nudge. Danny Adcock.
Danny Adcock, I tell you, if Coleman held on it for one more second, Adcock would have nailed him.
Yeah, he kind of was real light. He just kind of pushed him to the ground and said, hello, you remember me?
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete pass. Hey, that ball was up for grabs over the middle, too. Comer rolls right, looks downfield, throws. And once again, I believe it's number 2 over there, Jalen Martin.
And I believe he's short of the first down, Doug, by about a yard.
Yeah, he came back to the football, and it's going to be just inside the 40, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
He did exactly what they teach you to do, Doug. You go down and come back to the football, and in this case, he's just a tad bit short, not much.
And so they are going to stop this time, and I think they're going to bring the chains in.
It's going to be close, Doug. What do you think? I'm going to say, I think he got it.
Well, based on where they marked the football last time, I think he's got it by the nose. He's got it by the nose.
But they're going to go all the way to the far side of the field,
You
Doug.
know, those 2 other fellows that we had in the box there a little while ago, you might have had it by the mustache.
You know, I heard they were pretty good looking. Except, you know, they had those mustaches, so you couldn't really tell.
Yeah, I know.
All right, here's the measurement. Did they make it?
And looks like they do
First
have a first
down for
down
the Pioneers.
by the length of the mustache.
The length of the mustache, and I understand those mustaches were pretty full. They've been growing those things for a while.
They hadn't seen a razor, I can tell you that.
I wish I could find the Italian guy. I know he's got pizza somewhere. I'm about to starve. I'd love to have some pizza right now.
Oh, poor thing. All
right, here's
first
Como.
down and 10. Como's going to hand the football off. This time, number 5.
Is that Horsley again?
I think that's 5. Horsley right there on the carry.
Might have got maybe a half a yard on that one. I don't know, Doug. They're not even moving the.
Well, they moved it up just a half, but
just
they
a
didn't
little
move
bit.
it. They didn't move it much.
A mustache length.
So 2nd down, and we'll call it 10.
Luigi and Mario. That's who they said they were. Wonder what they drove here tonight.
I hope they didn't have a convertible because the mustache would have made it hard to see.
I think you're right.
Ball thrown down to the right side, and that little pass play right there, that was to number 9. I believe that was Tracy over there.
And, Doug, you know, if Como ever gets a chance, watch for a pump fake and go along with it because Brooke was going to bite on that in a minute.
Well, that little pass play right there is open, and he's hit it about 3 or 4 times, and until the Brookville Bees do stop it, then he's going to keep working.
Exactly.
And you know, why not? This time, see now the safety has come up a little bit on him, so it's going to be one-on-one coverage.
Hickson, a nice tackle out there.
And Hickson that time back to the line of scrimmage, so it brings up 4th down, and we're looking at about 3 yards for a first down.
And in on that is number 10, who was, you told me how to say this guy's name. It's not
Marvelous Glenn.
Marvelous Glenn, number 10 on the tackle. And Danny Adcock, I wouldn't say Marvelous Glenn, which, you know, I'm sure he would go with that too, wouldn't he?
He'd go with Marvelous, I'm sure, but I believe it's Marvelous.
Simply marvelous.
So 4th down. It's a long 3, too. This time, Coma's going to take it.
Is he going to get it?
No, that was Horsley who took the football.
It was direct snap.
Direct snap, and he's going to get a first down there, David. I thought he got bottled up inside, but he's got enough for a first down.
The thing about Horsley, Doug, he's so quick with that first step.
Well, he took it towards, looked like he was going right into the line and just bounced it to the outside. And no defensive end that time to cut him off. Previously, you'd seen Ricky Scott step up and cut him off on that side. That time, there was no Scott there to do so.
You know, Doug, I was looking for costumes in the stands, but everybody's just like a fan.
And they're bundled up like a fan, too, for a cold football night.
That's Horsley again.
Horsley once again, grabbed him by reverses field. This could be bad news for the Brookville Bees. They probably wish he'd have just kept going the same direction.
And he's in the end zone
He's going to take it in
touchdown.
for a touchdown.
Wow, what a play.
And, you know, Brookville had it cut off over here on the left side of the field. When he reversed field, everybody got blocked down. Heritage held the ground and just knocked everybody off.
And Doug, Danny Adcock, number 35, had him by the shirt. And when Horsley made his turn, he was not able to hold on to him. And almost the entire Brookville team was on that side of the field. And when Horsley went back the other way, he picked up 1 or 2 blocks, and it's a touchdown.
So the Heritage Pioneers, 2 touchdowns here in the first period with the extra point. It looks no good.
It is actually good.
I've seen kicks look like that all year long, bad, and this one is good, so I don't know.
So the Heritage Pioneers go up 14-0 with 52 seconds left in our first period of play. And we'll come back to City Stadium for more of our game between the Heritage Pioneers and the Brookville Bees on your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Welcome back to City Stadium, home of the Heritage Pioneers, right near the Heritage Pioneers. You know, they must have had a really good, tough week of practice because they've come out and jumped on the Brookville Bees 14-0.
Well, Doug, I was going to tell you, the Brookville Bees got one thing going against them, and that's the Heritage Pioneers have lost 2 out of the last 4 games. These guys don't lose that much.
Well, they're coming off a loss last week over at Liberty, and Liberty pretty much handed it to them last week.
They did. They certainly did.
And you know, Brookville, if they looked at that and said, well, we beat Liberty with no problem, and then, you know, Heritage lost, we all not having a problem. If they going by that theory, then they in for a long night here tonight.
And Doug, that does happen. You get to thinking like that.
Ricky Bell is going to bring him all up the field, but he's going to get bottled up at about the 25-yard line.
And guess who's down there again, Doug? Number 21 for the Heritage Pioneers, Wilton Thorpe. This kid is fast. And that's the thing about the Pioneers. Did you see the coverage on the kickoff? They have speed to burn.
Well, if you noticed in the interview, the one key thing that Coach Meeks was talking about was the speed of the Heritage Pioneers. He said fastest team they've seen this year.
Yep.
And right now, the Pioneers are actually a step quicker than the Bees. And I've always thought that the Bees, with that enthusiasm this year, has been a step quicker.
As Myers again, and you know Myers is a great running back, but he's just not getting any running room.
Well, in Brookville Bees' case tonight, they like the running of Myers, but I really think the Bees, the throwing of the ball with Onufer opens up the running attack for the Brookville Bees because it makes those linemen have to stay bunched. Now, on the other hand, the speed of the Pioneers, they can lock one-on-one up on the outside receivers, and that may be able to allow them to bunch up and take care of Myers.
Well, the Bees have a pretty big offensive line, so they can make some holes in there, but Heritage is just so fast converging on the ball.
Ball handed up the middle this time. That is Myers.
Going to be close to that first down. He might have got it, Doug.
Myers is going to be really, really close, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter as the Heritage Pioneers have a 14-0 lead over the Brookville Bees here at City Stadium. The Lakes of the Dandy won the Alive crew. We're coming right back for the second period of play. 14-0. Heritage over Brookville. We'll be back on their live TV game of the week on
Shentel Cable.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Welcome back, everyone. And the Brookville Bees, Doug, did they pick up that first down? I believe they did. No, they didn't.
Well, I don't know. They have not officially said it was a first down yet.
Well, so they got third down on that, so they must not have. They're about a yard short.
Must be about a yard short. The last time they had a yardage situation like this, Onufra kept the football, went up the middle, had the first down, but fumbled it.
And that was a big play.
That led to another Heritage Pioneer touchdown.
See if they try this time. They're gonna.
This time the ball comes up.
That was the first man through that time, Doug, trying to pick that number up.
I believe that's Scott, Ricky Scott, number 34. He's the up man in that lineup.
You know, somebody we have not called tonight, Doug, is Jason Caldwell. Jason Caldwell, Caldwell, number 25. You know, when we did the Brookville game earlier in the year, he was a big part.
Well, I agree with you.
Actually, he's number 28. I'm sorry.
Ball pitched out this time. No room. And, that's a play that Myers, he's going to get a couple yards on that. But that's a play that we've seen. He ran against Liberty, and as well as when we watched him, did we see him play glass over here too?
Right.
That he just scorched both teams with. And see, the Pioneers are quick enough to cover that.
Hey, Doug, I'm looking down there to see if I see a 28 on the Brookville sideline, and I do not see number 28.
I'm not sure about that either, so who knows?
We were talking about, his brother played for Brookville as well, and I do see him down there now. And what a good runner his brother was, and he was too, so apparently Brookville's got something with Scott, number 34.
Second down and 9 to go. This time Onufra rolls out to the right.
Got a man wide open.
Got a man out the flat. That's Scott out in the flats. And he's going to turn it upfield. He loses the football, and the Heritage Pioneers are going to come up with the football.
Oh, my goodness. What a nightmare for the Bees.
No, the referee is back up here saying he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Wow, what a break.
Stepped out of bounds.
What a break that is for the Brookville Bees right there, Doug.
Yes, he is. They say he stepped out of bounds, so the ball's going to stay with the Brookville Bees, and it's going to be a first down in Heritage Pioneer territory. And at the 38-yard line. The Bees tonight, that was almost a mistake. They've already had a fumble, and they came out with a series of penalties.
And Doug, you know, if you're the Brooklyn Bees, you got to be taking a deep breath right now and a sigh of relief saying, woo, we didn't fumble it again. Because they got a pretty good drive going here.
Well, to me, the Bees have to put something on the board right now. It's 14. It'll be 14-7. It could turn into a really good football game. If the Bees turn the football over and Heritage takes it down, this game is in for a rout, and it's going to be Heritage Pioneers. Second back through, that is Myers.
A nice run by Myers.
And he's got it right up the middle. I don't see any flags on the play. Touchdown, Brookville. That is a 37-yard run for Myers.
And Doug, that'll get you right back in the ball game right there.
That was right up the gut of the defense, too. Coach John Meadows over at Heritage Pioneers, defensive coordinator, is not going to like that very much.
No, because you know him really good. And you know, when you let a hole that big open up, he gets upset.
Most of the time, you drive a tractor trailer through a hole that big.
I think me and you could have run through there. We might not got to the end zone, but we got through the hole.
We could have got through the hole. Could have fallen flat on my face, too.
Extra point coming up for the Bees.
And big extra points, too. Extra points down, the kick is up. And
did he make it? I thought it was off. It was wide right.
Pushed it to the right, it looked like. So that could be big a little bit later down the road. We'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. It was Jed Former, number 14.
New score, 10:36 to Heritage Pioneers 14. Brook will be 6, coming back with a kickoff right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and C-Line Automotive and Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, C-Line does the job right. And don't forget, C-Line has guaranteed credit. C-Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try C-Line.
Visit us online.
All right, we're back here at City Stadium, everyone, on I guess, Doug, what you would call a football night, because it's down about below 50, I know.
Well, it's certainly not. It's certainly not a golf night, I can tell you that.
We don't have our shorts on tonight, and we both got long sleeve shirts on, and we may be putting the coat on here pretty quick.
It's coming. I can feel it.
But the Bees have scored, and that's 14-6. They missed the extra point.
Ethan Tordoff with a high end-over-end kick. It's going to be picked up by number 6. That is Gerard Brooker. And Brooker's going to field it, take it out of bounds around the 38-39 line.
And, Doug, you know, I understand the Brooklyn Bees not wanting to let the Heritage Pioneers get a big return, but when the Pioneers are starting between the 35 and the 40 every time on this kick, that's great field position.
Yeah, I've got a feeling they're going to be talking about this choice of kicking in just a few minutes.
Well, instead of kicking a little pooch kick like that, I think kicking on the ground might be better.
Just hit it straight hard, end over end.
And I see that Jason Caldwell, number 28, is in the game. He's been playing defense, Doug. So maybe that's why we hadn't seen him on the offensive side. You know, coaches like to have a defensive team and an offensive team if you can. In high school, it makes it tough.
Ball handed off, going over the right side, and that is
Harsley
once again. And he breaks a few tackles. He gets it up to about the 48-yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy.
And he's just so elusive out there.
And I see Coach Meek standing there looking at him, talking to him, and said, who's going to step up and make a tackle?
You're trying to see who made the tackle on that one, Doug.
I didn't see.
think it might have been number 8, who was Jamil Napier.
Second down and about 2 yards for a first down. Pick up of 8 on that play. Ball handed off up the middle. That is
Hickson got bounced off the
Hickson.
line.
He got pushed back, and he may actually get back to the 36-yard line, a loss of 1.
Looked like he ran into one of his blockers, Doug. And the reason he did that is because number 77, Xavier Gibson, 6'1", 325, stood the center straight up.
It's actually third down and about 4 yards to go.
Oh, we're going to back it up 5 more, Doug, because Horsley, he moved forward.
And we're going to have illegal motion. That's going to back him up. That's once again another mistake. You had third down and relatively short. Now you got third down and long. So we see what the Pioneers do. Now they have been making a living off that little pass out in the flats. So we'll see if they try that. They should. If that happens, they'll be coming this way.
The only problem with that, Doug, is that you can, if you're the defensive back and you guess right, you could get an interception.
Pass downfield.
A little high.
High that time, intended for Horsley over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. So the Heritage Pioneers will come out for their first punt this evening. I believe this is the first punt of the evening for either team.
Brookville punted once, didn't
Okay.
Didn't Brookville punt?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Brookville punted on this end in the first quarter.
Okay. Well, it's Heritage's first punt.
It's only the second punt of the game. We got timeout for the Brookville Bees.
Timeout for the Brookville Bees, and Coach Meeks is talking about just because they line up for the punt, don't think they're going to punt.
And of course, they would like to get they'd like to get a nice return on this as well. All right, we're going to take a break. It's 9:30 left in our second period of play, and the Pioneers still lead at 14-6. And we'll be back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
All right, we're back, everyone, and Heritage Pioneers lining up in punt formation, Doug, and I think they will punt it with an 8-point lead from their own 41-yard line.
Heritage does punt.
Oh, what a kick.
Nice high end over end. Going to be picked up and taken back. Heritage Pioneers covering a couple of broken tackles. And now is taken down at about the 15, 16-yard line.
Doug, that punt drove Jason Bice, number 6, way back.
And Bice kind of rolled his ankle. He's coming up a little game, coming back to the sideline.
Let's see how far that punt was, Doug. Let's see. That's, they do from there. That'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is about a 58-yard punt. That's pretty good for high school.
That's a pretty good weapon you got right there. So 14-6, 9-18, the Brookville Bees held the Pioneers after having scored. Now, can the Bees get something going? They are about 84 yards away from pay dirt. I formation set in the backfield. Myers is a deep set. The ball once again handed off to Myers, once again up the middle. And Myers is going to pick up some good yardage up across the 20-yard line to about the 22.
Tackle that time by number 21, Doug. You know, he's been on a lot of plays tonight. Welton Thorpe, the kid's pretty quick out there.
Well, looks like he's playing right in the middle, and he has a nose for the football.
Yeah, and he's just a freshman, Doug, 5'6", 151.
So the Brookville Bees with it, and then, of course, you know, we like the clock that's in the corner of the end zones because it kind of helps us with it.
Well, if I'm a quarterback, I like a clock too. You should never, ever have a delay of game penalty playing at City Stadium.
I agree. This time the ball's going to be handed off up the middle to Turner. Well, and he didn't go very far.
Yeah, that was Scott that time.
Ricky Scott, I said Turner, but Scott, he's going to actually lose back to the 20-yard line. So it's going to bring up third down, looking at about 5 yards for the Brookville Bees.
And you know, Doug, I'm really surprised that the Bees have not thrown the ball tonight.
Well, this kind of surprised me too. We came out and we saw the Heritage Pioneers open up throwing the football.
Well, they threw that swing pass to Scott on that last drive, and they picked up about 15 yards with it. And if you can do that with them coming out of the backfield, that would really loosen that defense up some. But if you look at the Pioneers, they have 10 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
That is agreeable. I agree with you. So you got to find a way. Onufa rolls to the right. He throws to the far side.
He just did not make the play, and that was Caldwell.
Caldwell didn't come down with the football, but I tell you who almost did. Your buddy, number 21, Weldon Thorpe.
Yeah,
he was right there when that ball was overthrown.
But Caldwell, I mean, the throw was a little high, but I believe it was a catchable ball that time.
So now the Heritage Pioneers left the Brookville Bees deep in their own end of the field, and they like to call this flipping the field, and the Pioneers flipped the field on the Bees this time. So the Bees now looking to get a nice punt return, punt off. But then you got two guys down here that like to return it pretty good, and the Bees cannot get their personnel straight.
Well, they've still got plenty of time. 8 seconds on the clock. Low snap, but they got it off, and not a real good kick, Doug.
And that ball's going to go out at about the Brookville Bee 43-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers.
Right about the 44-yard line is where he marked it. So, again, good field position for the Pioneers. We'll see if they can increase their lead as they lead 14-6 with 7:48 left in our first half of play. And we'll be back with more action right after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to City Stadium. I was just telling Doug how warm I was if it's a nice thing underneath my jersey.
That's nice to know that. I might have to steal it from you. Ball handed up.
Big hole.
Frankie Hickson takes it up the right side of the line, and if it hadn't been for number 5 of the Brookville Bees, Devontae Jared Carter, it might have been 6 points for the Pioneers.
And Daquan Myers got him by the ankle that time as well, Doug.
That's enough for a first down. That's really the first big run that Hickson's broke loose. But Hickson's coming up just a little bit game now. He's trying to jump. We noticed it a couple games ago he did something to his ankle. And tonight he looks like that right there is a little ginger on him too. Ball down the field.
Jefferson can't make you play.
And right at the last minute, turning and seeing number 5, and breaking it up is Jared Carter.
And that's a good play right there by number 5 for the Brookville Bees.
Right,
he got that hand up just at the last minute.
Right at the last minute, because I don't think there's anything such as face guarding in high school, but you've got to at least be looking at the football.
I think you're right.
7:31 to go, 2nd and 10 for the Heritage Pioneers. Ball's at the Brookville Bee 33-yard line.
Pioneers haven't gone to that little short pass to the sidelines for quite some time, Doug.
Comer rolls her to the right.
There's one, but Horsley's there, but
and
the Bees are there as well.
Number 2 that time makes the catch. That's Jalen Martin. He makes a little juke move. Picks some yardage up down to about the 27, 28-yard line.
Yeah, Ryan Perry, number 4, with the tackle for the Bees. First time we've called his name tonight.
3rd down, about 6 yards to go for a first down. Because I believe you're in 2-down territory for the Pioneers right here.
I think you're right. The Bees have too many people on the field, Doug. I think they're okay now. They're just switching sides.
Dropping back, Como looks to the right side. And nice catch that time.
What a catch.
Harsley coming out the backfield. And, that young man, how can you ignore him? Somebody's got to be picking him up, and he's wide open.
Absolutely. I mean, he caught that thing behind him that time, Doug. That was a nice play.
That was a nice play on Harsley's part. But the problem is, if it hit him in stride, it'd have been a 6 points.
Touchdown, no doubt about it.
So the ball is at the
11, maybe.
Yeah.
I think they can get a. They can't get a first down. Must be just inside the 10, Doug.
Yeah, it must be just 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. This is Hickson time right here. Frankie Hickson up the middle.
Big yardage.
Breaks a couple tackles, gets down to about the 5, maybe the 4 before he's pushed back.
So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Pioneers.
We got a Brookville Bee coming up just a little bit slow. And number 21, a little gimpy coming off. That is Bell, Andrew Bell. He's a little gimpy coming off. And this is the time of the year that you wouldn't mind having a bye to try to get some people healed up.
Get them healed up, right. You hate to get those byes early in the year.
Once again, Hickson up over the left side.
And he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's a touchdown right there. So now it's a 20-6 lead with the extra point to ensue. Hickson with a 4-yard run.
And Doug, that time the Bees just did not have an answer for the Heritage Pioneers. They just drove it right down the field because a pull punt that hurt the Bees with the pull punt that they had. The Heritage getting the ball on their own 44-yard line. Or I should say on the Bees' 44-yard line. Now the extra point by the Heritage Pioneers has not been a pretty thing, but it's worked.
It has worked. And I have not got the number of that.
Number 14. And the Bees have jumped off sides.
And
now,
I'll tell you what.
Now the question is, will the Pioneers go for 2 at this point? And Coach Brad Bradley's walking out there thinking, maybe I will go.
He may be sending his offense back in there. That's what it looks like. He's going to have a yard and a half to go. Puts 2 points up on the board. And with the missed extra point, that was a big play right there. So now you might see another dose of Frankie Hickson right here.
That's what I'm thinking, Doug. Something misdirection maybe, or maybe they'll run it right up the middle.
Well, you got also Harsley, who's had a really good first half so far, running and catching the football. He's been Mr. All-Purpose Man tonight.
And he's back for a direct snap. Hickson's the one making the call, though, at the line of scrimmage. So you got Harsley and Hickson there. Who's going to get it?
Harsley does. Goes to the left side.
And
cuts
he's
it back
in for 2 points.
And he got the 2-point
Never
conversion.
got touched.
And all of that would not have taken place had it not been offside. The Brookville Bees have committed a bunch of offside penalties tonight, and it's hurt them every time.
Absolutely. All right, folks. 6:08 left in our first half of play. Harsley takes it in, and the Heritage Pioneers go up 22-6 over the Brookville Bees. And Doug, I think the Bees need to answer right now.
The Bees need to get something before halftime to make this thing respectable.
We'll come back, and we'll see if they can do it. Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here, and are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive and Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and their certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
New shoes?
All right, we're back here at City Stadium. Heritage Pioneers getting ready to kick off. 6:08, Doug, left in the first half. Still plenty of time. But right now, as you were saying during the break, Brookfield's down by 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions.
Yeah, we got a low kick coming up down the field. That's scooped up very nice. It looked like Carwell with that pickup. He gets it back to about the 30-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10. The Bees started in a pretty good spot, but the Bees got 6:03. Put something together, get a nice drive down, put some points on the board. It's 22-14 or 22-13, whatever they decide to go for the conversion, going in at halftime, and they can make some adjustments. Plus, the Bees will get the football to start the second half.
Yeah, we've got a whole another half of football.
And you just don't want to get yourself down too much. What would be a disaster would be a mistake, a turnover, let Heritage get the football back, put some more points on the board, and like I said a little while ago, the route would be on.
Well, also a disaster is if Heritage could hold Brookfield right here. Myers is going to have something to say about that as he jukes around a couple of players.
Yeah, and he is.
He'll be maybe a yard short of that first down.
Well, he's going to. It depends on where they spotted. I think they spun him out of bounds, so I think he did not quite get to the 40-yard line, which is he had to get there. So it's going to be about 2nd and 1. Just went under the 6-minute mark. 5:56 to go here in the first half of play. And so far it's been all Heritage pretty much. The Bees had one decent drive, got it down and scored and missed the extra point. But the Bees have been doing it with the legs of Myers. They haven't really thrown the football a whole lot tonight. And there's Myers once again. And
I don't know, Doug. It's close.
I'm not sure.
I think they're marking it, Doug. He might have got it.
He made some progress, but it won't much.
Well, it's really close. They may have to measure this thing.
Well, they're saying they are not doing it.
They haven't moved it yet, Doug. I got a feeling they're going to measure this.
And yeah, well, they're going to look at it. The head official's coming in and taking a look right now.
Well, we know him. I mean, he looks cross-eyed sometimes.
Well, whatever he saw a first down because he gave the official, okay, first down, we moved the chains.
Just kidding. He's got some really good eyes, as a matter of fact. And he got some smart comments too, doesn't he?
Yeah. And the only thing he hasn't done is thrown us out of the game yet.
Well, it's always a first time for everything, isn't it?
And he does some basketball officiating, so he may do that before the season's over.
Well, that is possible.
But we've always accused him of his good side, We
have.
Yeah.
We ain't found it yet. We've accused him of it. All right, 5:14 and counting in the first half. Brookfield picks up the first down.
O'Newford drops back looking for a pass play. He's under rush, and he's going to get sacked.
Nowhere to go.
And he held on to it. He should have rolled out and just got rid of it.
Yeah, number 35 for the Heritage Pioneers was in on that. Well, actually, yeah. Well, that wasn't 35. Who was that? That wasn't Hickson that time. It was 36, Doug. Number 36, who is Jacob Cassidy, and a whole host of Pioneers in on the tackle.
I actually like a quarterback that can roll out and throw the football because I think with the threat of running the football it puts a lot of pressure on the secondary. If they come up to get you, you dump it off. If they don't come get you, then you're going to pick up 4 or 5 yards on it.
Exactly.
I just think in high school and as well in college, a running quarterback is a good thing. Now, I'm still undecided about the pro level there. But there's O'Newford with the football. He's coming up, and they're going to take some good shots at him.
He's going to get there, though, Doug.
Well, he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. He's still looking at 3rd down and about 10 yards to go.
And the reason he got there is number 57, who was his own player, came in, who was Austin Robinson. That's what those linemen are taught to do. When you're moving the power forward, if you have hit your own man, you hit him, knock him forward.
And at some point, I think you're going to see a rule change about that coming up in the near future.
It's a wonder somebody hadn't got hurt.
For all levels of it, because you got this team pushing and you got another team pushing. The guy with the football in the middle is going to get hurt sooner or later.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
3rd down, and we're looking at a long 9 yards for a first down. You need to get just the other side of the 50-yard line for the first down. O'Newford rolls right, looks downfield, and it's going to be picked off by we got a flag on the play too.
We got all kinds of flags on the field.
Yeah, we got all kinds of flags, but I didn't see who picked it off.
Yep, they're gonna get the interception, but it's gonna be a penalty on somebody. It could be the Pioneers for blocking the back, or it could be a face mask. I know one thing, Brad Bradley.
We got a block in the back.
Brad Bradley was fired up over there, Doug. Did you see him?
Well, that was the one thing Brookfield couldn't do, was turn the ball over right there. O'Newford that time tried to just throw it over top of a Heritage Pioneer and just didn't put enough air into the football.
No, you're right.
Kind of looked like that pass last weekend that Lambert threw against Carolina that got picked off at the end of the game.
Not a good one.
Not a good one. No, it wasn't. 3rd and 8, 3:18 to go. 1st down and 10, the Pioneers. And they're going to mark the football back. So they'll be 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Short field to work with. Pioneers, I believe, still have 2 timeouts to work with. So lots of time for the Pioneers.
They may have all 3, Doug. I know the Brookville called a timeout, but I don't think Heritage has called one yet. But as you said, plenty of time. Reverse coming to Horsley.
Horsley comes up the middle, and he gets tripped up. Number 36, I believe, coming up for the number 35, I believe that was. No, over there, that Danny Adcock coming up with the stop.
Adcock's been in a lot of plays tonight, Doug. He's just a junior, 6'2", 203.
Pick up a 5, 2nd and 5 to go. Ball in Brookville B territory, 43-yard line. Comer to Bark signals. Perry Comer.
As Hickson does, he's got some running room.
He's got some running room up the left side. He turns it down to about the 20-yard line before being taken out of bounds.
Number 1, Daquan Myers. Daquan Myers with a nice tackle. And Doug, we've really heard more about Myers on defense than we have offense tonight.
Yeah, Myers had that one big run for the touchdown of about 32 yards, but other than that, it's been pretty much Heritage Pioneers thus far this evening. I believe the coaching staff of Heritage Pioneers got their attention in practice this week.
I think you're right. Hickson again.
Hickson this time up the middle.
Won't pick up much if he gets any.
And I see 34 and 35 in on his stop. That is Turner as well as Adcock. Ricky Scott, I said Turner. Ricky Scott and Danny Adcock.
Brought down by Ricky Scott and Danny Adcock.
So 2:22 and counting here in the first half of play.
Might have lost the yard, Doug. So we'll call it 2nd and 11.
The Pioneers thus far have been doing pretty much what they want to on offense. The ball's being thrown downfield. Nice throw, and just off the fingertips. It looked like number 1, Dante Jefferson, over on that side.
Yeah, and a good play again by number 4, Ryan Perry. Just at the last minute.
That ball went off of Jefferson's fingertips. Jefferson is 6'5". He's a tall drink of water.
Yes, he is.
And they threw it up that time, and I'm looking at what number 4 is, Ryan Perry. He's 6 foot, so it's a 5-inch differential there.
Perry got up there. He did a good job that time, knocking it away. So you got 3rd. Well, you're right, Doug. It's 3rd and 10, so it wasn't 2nd and 11.
This time Comer rolls right, looks, and he's under pressure.
And Doug, I believe it. Well, he's still on his feet.
And he's still on his feet. And he kept fighting for some yardage, but he's going to get it back.
Well, Doug, I believe if he had kept going towards the Heritage sideline, he had some blocking over there, and he might have picked up the first down.
Well, a couple of those guys got a little frustrated from Brookville trying to catch it.
They did.
They finally got him.
Number 75 out there on the tackle.
It
was Christian McMillan.
It's a loss of 2, so it's 4th and 12. And so we'll see what the Pioneers are going to do. They line it up to go for it.
Well, I think they're going to go for it with 1:23. I don't think they're going to try to kick a field goal. I can tell you that.
I believe what they are going to do, they'll work this clock down. They may work it down and call a timeout and then go with something, go over and talk about it. Because then I see Coach Bradley coming out on the field, and that's what he's done. He's worked the clock down, taking the timeout before it went to, he got charged for delay of game, so 1:07 to go. Heritage takes a timeout. Lakes, guess what?
We're going to take a timeout?
That's what that music means.
I don't hear it in my headset.
We'll be right back after this with a big 4th down play for the Pioneers.
Hey, I think I see those guys with those mustaches. Hey, fellas!
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big ranch.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
Back, everyone. You're looking at the Brookville Bees and Coach Sean Myers. And they're trying to get the defense squared away.
Well, yeah, this is a big play for Brookville. It's 4th down and 11. Well, they got 11 on the board. I think it's 12 myself. But anyway,
I'm going to say 12, too.
I have been wrong before.
Well, that is true.
This is a big play for Brookville. They stop them. They get the ball back. They maintain. If Heritage gets this, they go at least get a field goal, maybe a touchdown. Pass over, and it's going to be tackled out about the 17-yard line. Not going to get a first down, so the Bees will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 17. The Bees may run a couple plays and call it a half and go in to make some adjustments.
So they got 1:01 left in the half, Doug, and do you think Brookville's going to put it up in the half?
I don't think so. I think you might see them run a couple plays and take it to halftime down 16 points and see if they can make some adjustments in the second half. Because they've got 2 timeouts. I believe Heritage is having to take a timeout right now.
I believe they're all taking a timeout.
For Heritage Pioneers are taking a timeout now to talk about their defense. And
all right, so with that, we'll stay here, Doug, and we'll talk about next week's game. Looks like next week we're going to be, we think, in Appomattox at the Depot as the Raiders take on the Chatham Cavaliers. And, that could be a very important game in that division.
In that realm of things, it will be, because Chatham is still slightly outside looking in the playoffs. Knocking off a Raider team may knock the Raiders down a little bit and get Chatham into that playoff with the points that they could pick up with the Raiders. Of course, the Raiders want to win to get to maintain
Try to get
the
a home
points
field
and
advantage.
try to get any kind of home field they can get. Dan River, we watched Appomattox lose to Dan River last week in the Alive TV game of the week. But Dan River only moved 1 position above the Raiders. Dan River's final game is tonight against Gretna. Gretna doesn't have a lot of points. They haven't won a game this year.
Yeah, I know it. Because I've been picking them a lot.
I won't go remind you of that, but you did.
We saw them play up here, Doug, against Heritage. They looked a lot better than that play.
They looked a lot better than they did. I don't know whether they had injuries or what's going on over there. The Brookville Bees with a toss to Myers coming this way. He turns it up the field, and he's going to be taken out of bounds at about the 28, 29-yard line. I believe it's the first down, though.
Now, I think Myers pick up the first down.
If Heritage allows Brookville to pick up big chunks of yardage like that, then you might see Brookville take a shot.
And I think Brookville has two timeouts.
I think they got 2 timeouts. I do believe they do. So the Brookville Bees with the 1st and 10, the ball at their own 28-yard line, because now they got a long way to go. It's only 53 seconds to go. But we saw the Raiders last week put a really good 2-minute drill together before halftime last week.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably one of the best high school 2-minute drills I've seen in a long time.
Bees going to put it up, Doug.
Onufa with a pass to the outside.
Wow, that was close to being intercepted.
It was not trying to throw it around behind the defender.
Trying to get it to O'Brien Halloway.
Travis Claxton that time, and I tell you, it was close to being picked off.
But Doug, I'm not so sure that a play like that with a pump fake and then throw it down the field might not work.
Well, it just depends. You've got number 2, Martin, and number 5, Harsley, kind of playing center field right there, about 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. So they're not supposed to let anything get behind them. Not supposed to. Flair didn't pass that time, and that is, I didn't catch the number of that.
Is that number 7?
Looks like number 7 out there. Terrell Poe, and Poe is taken down.
And there's 32 seconds left, Doug.
So 3rd down, about 10. So this, what will the Bees do? They may let this clock just go down. Snap. Onufa rolls back, throws back across the middle. It's incomplete. And so that brings up 4th down and 10 in 16 seconds. If the clock had been still running, they might not have had to run another play. However, now they've got to give the ball back to the Pioneers on a punt.
And if you heard the Shug, do you go for the block here?
Well, why not? What have you got to lose?
Or do you try to set up a return?
Well, if you go for the block and it's not, you're going to give the football back first down. There'll be a first down about the 45-yard line, but it won't be. But it's got to be around 10 seconds left. You haven't lost a whole lot by sending the house right here, and they've come close a couple times. The Heritage Pioneers, they take the 3rd time out right now because Coach Bradley's come out there and said, whoa, wait a minute.
You got to watch. He's got a trick up his sleeve somewhere along the line, and we'll see if he'll pull a trick or a treat out of the hat when we come back on your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable.
I hope it's a treat because I'm kind of hungry. I could use something right now.
I sure would like some of that popcorn.
I like some of that candy they get.
What are those 2 mustache guys? Hey, that mustache guy.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
All right, welcome back, everyone. The Bees in punt formation. And, Doug, I was thinking Heritage might come after it, but if they were, it looked like they'd have more people on the line of scrimmage.
Well, if they had an all-out playing, the Bees might have thought about passing it off somewhere.
They may be looking for a return.
That's
good kick.
That's a much better punt that time.
But they're just going to let it go.
Ethan tore it off, and the Pioneers kind of let that go. And it's
I'm not sure exactly why.
And I'm not real sure that Coach Bradley is real happy with that.
Well, they called the Pioneers called timeout. And why would you call timeout if you weren't setting something up? But the receiver didn't even give it a chance.
Well, I'm kind of thinking the Pioneers called timeout because they had everybody on the line of scrimmage. They were going to rush the punter. And they said, wait a minute, if we rush the punter, who's going to be back to stop somebody if they pull a fake on us?
And I think right now they're just going to kneel because Hickson is way back, Doug. He don't usually start in the offense that far back.
No, I got
Although Coma. They had 12 men on the field, Doug. That's why the Pioneers took a timeout.
And
Coma is just going to take a knee.
They're going to take a knee, and off to the locker room they're going to go. So the halftime score will be the Heritage Pioneers 22, the Brookville Bees 6. We're coming back with halftime activities and festivities.
I hadn't heard you say that in a long time.
From City Stadium. We'll be right back.
I'm still looking for that popcorn.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome to halftime at City Stadium, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall. Dandy, we were talking to the producer. There was a lot of stumbling and bumbling and fumbling going on in that first half out there.
Yes, it was, and it was not just the Brookville Bees doing it. It was been you and I.
You're exactly right. And those two guys with mustaches, I swear, I saw them running through the stands a little while ago.
Hey, but you know something? They had popcorn.
I know they did. That's why I was trying to catch up with them. But folks, we've had some pop in this game. It's been some big hits in this game, and right now the Heritage Pioneers have had the biggest hit of all with a 22-6 lead over the Brookville Bees. And Doug, frankly, I'm a little surprised. I thought the Bees would have more points right now.
Well, I thought the Bees would too. And the Scott Wilson halftime report. We like to thank the Scott Wilson folks for doing that.
Absolutely, Scott Wilson Insurance right there in Appomattox. If you're looking for insurance, whether it's auto insurance or home insurance, Scott Wilson can help you out, and they can get you great rates.
The Brookville Bees have committed too many mistakes early. They allowed the Heritage Pioneers short drives with early penalties to allow that first touchdown that the Pioneers got. Ty Tracy caught the first touchdown pass from about 30-some yards out tonight, but two of the first downs were set up by simply jumping offsides.
Offsides, and Doug, we talked about that, and what I think is the Brookville Bees, they know, because Coach John Meek said it in our pregame show, how fast Heritage was. It's probably the fastest team they played so far this year, and I think they were trying to anticipate the snap count so they could stop the Heritage Pioneers, and it just backfired on them.
Well, I think that's possibly true, too. And that's one reason on offense you're seeing some problems tonight, too. The Brookville Bees are not quite – they're opening the holes, but the Pioneers are closing them much faster. They are ganging up. They are hitting the holes together. And you know, Myers can't break one tackle. He might break one, but he's not being able to break 2 or 3.
Well, we're talking about the Brookville Bees, and I talked to Coach Meeks and talked about the enthusiasm that they had and how fired up they get and that they were ready to win and ready to play. But tonight, it's been the Heritage Pioneers that have been fired up. They have been excited all the way through this game. Coach Brad Bradley's got his troops fired up, and right now with a 22-6 lead, Brookville's got to go in at halftime, and they got to do some major readjustments if they're going to get back in this game.
Well, Brookville's got to make some adjustments. They've got to make some defensive adjustments on how to cover some of those little passes and how to stop Frankie Hickson. On the other hand, they've got to find a way to generate some offense. Myers had broke that big run for 32 yards, but other than that, their offense has been basically real stagnant tonight.
You're exactly right. And folks, we're going to come back with more of the Scott Wilson Insurance Halftime Show right after this.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
New shoes?
All right, welcome back to City Stadium, everyone. We've got the Heritage High School band playing behind us. The Big Orange, marching machine is what they call it, Doug. And right now, the orange of Heritage Pioneers have been marching over the maroon and white of the Brookville Bees, and they lead 22-6. Here on your Scott Wilson Insurance Halftime Show. Again, Scott Wilson right there in Appomattox. If you're looking for insurance, whether it's auto or home insurance, Scott Wilson can help you out. And Doug, a little bit of rain coming down there, and that's what the weatherman said we were going to get.
They said the possibility you could see some rain for the second half of tonight's game, and if that's the case, whoever's got the better running game could have an advantage. Although you got real pristine conditions with this new turf grass field.
Nobody's going to get muddy, I can tell you that. Because
you won't get muddy.
We've said it before, this is a great surface here at City Stadium, and with the improvements they're going to do over the next 3 or 4 years, it's going to be a real pleasure to come up here and do a game. Not that we don't like it already.
Oh, yeah, it's like home away from home.
Absolutely. All right, folks, that's going to do it for our Scott Wilson Insurance Halftime Show. For Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy Will and Doug Marshall, we'll come back with the second half kickoff right after this. Teams in the tunnel, Doug, getting ready to come out. And right now, it's the Heritage Pioneers 22 and the Brookville Bees 6. And we'll come back with more of your live TV Game of the Week on
Shentel Cable.
And it's coming up right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes again. And City Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like-new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, City Line does the job right. And don't forget, City Line has guaranteed credit. City Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try City Line.
Visit us online.
Welcome back, everyone, to City Stadium. The Heritage Pioneers with a 22-6 lead over the Brookville Bees. Jimmy the Lakes and the Dandy One, Doug Marshall, on your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable. And Doug, the Bees will get the kickoff here to start the second half. And, you know, we've got a whole half of football to go, but they really need to get something going.
I think this first series that Brookville has, this quarter, means a whole lot. You don't get but so many plays, so many times you get the ball per quarter and per half. You got to make them count. You figure they're going to get them about 4 or 5 times, so they got to have at least 2 scores to tie this thing.
Carlisle takes his own 15, brings it up over the 25-yard line to about the 27-yard line. So the Bees will start on their own 27-yard line.
Well, not the worst field position you could have, but not where they probably really wanted it.
No, and you know, Doug, Myers had that one big run, but other than that,
the Bee offense has been a little stagnant, a little stale tonight.
It really has been.
Now, whether they're going to be able to get out of the doldrums and get it picked up here, I kind of would like to have been a little fly on the wall to see what Coach Meeks had to say in the locker room.
I'm sure he had a whole lot to say.
Because he was not very happy about them not getting out in special teams and things of that nature.
He was not. You're right.
I'll tell you what, if Brookville came over here and thought that they were going to have an easy game tonight, they were wrong to start with.
Is that Scott, number 34? That's Myers.
That's
Actually,
Myers,
it's Myers.
number 1. Myers is going to get up across the 30. They're going to place it back about to 31, so to pick up about 3, second down and 7 to go. We're just starting the third period of play from City Stadium. The Lakes to the Dandy One on the Alive TV game of the week right here on Shentel Cable. The Heritage Pioneers up 22-6. See if the Bees can get something going here at the beginning of the third quarter. Onufa hands the ball off over the right side.
Myers again.
Looks like Myers, and he may get a couple more on the play, so it's going to bring up third down to about 5.
In on the tackle that time, number 35 for the Heritage Pioneers. That's Frankie Hickson. Goes both ways, offense and defense for the Pioneers, Doug. And, you know, you got to be in good shape to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I figured that, you know, he had looked like he had a little bad wheel here a little while ago. He got up limping one time after a run. So I figured, well, you know, take him out on defense and run him on offense because he's much more offensive than he is defensive, I can tell you. Third and about 4. The pitch this time. Turns the ball up the field. Myers
got hit by somebody, 21.
Yeah, but that's a first down. When he makes up his mind to hit a hole, he goes through it.
Yeah, and that was Wilton Thorpe with a big hit, but Myers kind of flattened him out a little bit and enabled him to pick up that first down.
So first down and 10, the Brookville Bees. Ball at their own 40-yard line. The Bees put one man out in the pass pattern. That's Jacob Beiser to the wide side of the field. Ball handed off this time once again. Myers sweeping the right side. Turns it up the field, and he gets it across the 50-yard line down to the Heritage Pioneer 48.
Yeah, it's a nice run. He got tackled by Jameek Anderson, number 4. He put a pretty good lick on him, though. But Myers right now, he's feeling the flow.
Well, Myers right now is starting to get that. You know, early in the game, I said the Heritage Pioneers wanted to get Hickson off by giving the ball a few times, let him get lathered up. I think that's what they're trying to do is get Myers, getting him warmed up for the second half.
Yeah, get him going. So far, it's been all Myers. I think it's been Myers on all 3 or 4 carries they've had here in this second half of play.
Well, Myers also, he's got the big run. He's got about a 37-yard run so far tonight. There's one second back through. Once again, that's Myers. He's going to be taken down. He may get a couple or 3 on the play. So they'll bring up second down. They're going to give him 2 on it, so it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball is at the 47-yard line of the Heritage Pioneers. Brookville Bees setting up operation in that area.
And Doug, number 67, Kentez Burks, in on the tackle for the Heritage Pioneers. And, you know, the thing is, when you run up the middle like that, Doug, and you get hit, it plays on you.
Oh,
I mean, you're feeling that's a pop is what that is.
Now, the only thing I can see that the Brookville Bees need to really work on is getting the play in and out because Onufa has to come all the way to the sidelines each time to get the play.
That's Myers.
This is Myers. He breaks it to the outside. He's going to get it inside the 40-yard line to about the 37. That's enough for another first down.
That's Horsley with the tackle, number 5 for the Pioneers. But another first down for the Brookville Bees. And right now, they're coming out saying, all right, Pioneers, we're going to play smash mouth football. We're going to keep it on the ground. and let's see if you can stop us.
Well, the whole thing is, and we talked about it earlier, the Pioneers have about 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Now, the defensive, the guys that are on the corners, they're on the sides, picking up the receivers. They are going out there with the receiver. You've got one guy back about the 25, but everything else is inside the 30-yard line, and the ball's at the 37. Fumble this time, and O'Neill picks it up, and he gets it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Just a missed handoff that time.
I'm not sure who he was handed off to because Myers didn't even try to take it.
I think he missed number 34, Ricky Scott, trying to hand it off to Ricky up the middle because you've been running Myers, and now you're going to try to hit Scott on a quick hit up the middle.
Mix it up a little bit.
With the guys focusing on Myers a little bit, but you lose a yard on the play, so it's 2nd down and 11. This once again puts Brookville behind down in distance again. Now they got to come up with a big play here. Once again, as Myers this time, he's going to be hit, but he's going to take it up to about the 35-yard line. So it brings up 3rd down and about 8 yards for a 1st down.
Yeah, Hickson with the initial contact, and then also coming in to make the tackle is number 9, who is Ty Tracy.
Tracy, offensive-wise tonight, has the first score of the evening, a 65-yard 32-yard pass from Perry Comer to Tracy. Tracy got the scoring underway tonight.
So with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, again 22-6, the Pioneers over the Bees, but the Bees on a drive that started at their own 28-yard line.
Well, this is a big play in this drive.
3rd and about 8.
Onufa rolls to the right. He's looking. He's going to throw it down.
Did he catch it, Doug?
And no, he did not. I don't believe so.
He was going to say he dropped it or was out of bounds.
I think he was dropped it. I think it was incomplete over there trying to hit Scott out the backfield. Now this is 4th down and about 8. And you're down 2 scores.
Well, I think the Bees are going to go for it, although a kick to pin Heritage back would be good as well. But right now, the Bee receivers are just not getting open for Onufa.
Well, the whole thing is the quickness and the speed of the Heritage Pioneers is allowing them to lock up 1-to-1 on the wideouts.
And don't think that defensive line for the Pioneers are not going to pin their ears back and come after Onufa right now.
Well, it wouldn't be surprising if you don't see a linebacker or two becoming strong too.
They're going long for it, but the pass is underthrown.
Oh, they ruled it incomplete.
Oh,
they said the ball hit the ground, but I thought it came up off the.
Both officials said the ball did hit the ground, Doug.
So that ball looked like it came out of Onufa's hand a little funny anyway. He wasn't able to get it air underneath it. And frankly, I can't really understand why number 8, Travis Claxton, would try to intercept it down there anyway. If you intercept it, you're going to be at the 5-yard line. If you just knock it down, you got it at the 35.
Because you don't think about it, Doug. You think about, I got the interception, not let's knock it down and get the ball up there.
Well, the Heritage Pioneers take over 1st down and 10 after the Bees, used up a little clock, about 5 minutes worth. Ball handed off to Hickson, coming up over the left side. Hickson turns on the afterburners, and Hickson puts it into B territory at about the 49-yard line.
That was a nice hold the Heritage Pioneers made for Frankie Hickson right there.
And when we did the Liberty Brookville B game over at Stinger Stadium, we thought we would see Liberty do this to the Brookville B defense. I really didn't think I'd see so much of the Heritage Pioneers doing that tonight because the Bees stopped the Liberty Minutemen.
Well, the Bees were fired up that night, no question about it, and they really outplayed the Minutemen. But if you recall, Doug, as Hickson gets another carry, as you recall in that game, the Minutemen kind of lost their composure.
They did. They really did.
They got a lot of personal foul calls on them that really backed them up.
So Hickson picks up 8 yards, so we're looking at 2nd down and short. Well, at 9 yards, 2nd down about 1.
And I think Coach Watts over there at Liberty finally has got their team squared away, and they're playing pretty good football.
They are. I don't think I'd really want to play them right now.
No, and they're over in Amherst playing right now.
And I haven't got a score on that, but the only score that we got, they went final, is the Appomattox Raiders played Nelson earlier this afternoon in Amherst County because they had some field trouble at Nelson County, and so the Raiders won 27-0.
Nice tackle that time, number 40, who was Dayton Akaki Trent with the first hit. So you got third, we'll call it 1. 3rd and 1 for the Heritage Pioneers.
Big play. Brookville Bees can make a little stand right here. I can't see the Pioneers going for it right here with a 16-point lead.
No, and not with the punter the way he's been punting tonight.
But, you know, this is 3rd down and 1.
Here comes a blitz by Brookville.
And,
Hickson.
Hickson was missed that time, breaking through the line. Number 40 for the Brookville Bees was Knockney Trent, and he did not get to the running back Hickson, and Hickson turned it upfield and got a 1st down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, Trent timed it just right, Doug, when he got through there. The problem is Hickson took that little stutter step and went right around him. Picked up the 1st down for the Heritage Pioneers. So 1st and 10 for the Pioneers, right about the 30-yard line of Brookville. There's Hickson again, as the Pioneers keep it on the ground. Pick up some nice yardage.
Gets it down. He'll pick up 4 or 5 yards again down close to the 25-yard line.
And right now this offense of the Heritage Pioneers just kind of wearing that defense of the Brookville Bees down. Of course, the Bees coming in tonight with a 7-1 record. That only blemish so far to Jefferson Forest, who is just really running roughshod over everybody, Doug. And who would have expected that?
And Jefferson Forest has beaten EC Glass at halftime 35-6.
They have really put some points on the board this year.
They have been very offensive-minded over there, and their defense doesn't yield a whole lot either.
And Coach Brad Bradley's going to take a timeout for the Heritage Pioneers. So with 4:21 left in the 3rd quarter, the Pioneers still lead it 22-6, and they've got a 2nd and 4 coming up. And we'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable with the Lakester and the Dandy One right after this.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big ranch.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Timeout is over, and the Pioneers and Bees are back on the field. 4:21 left in the 3rd period of play, and the Pioneers coming up with a 2nd and 4 from the Brookville Bee 26-yard line. Well, yeah, but 26-yard line. And there's Hickson again.
Hickson dives forward, gets down to about the 20.
Yeah, didn't pick up much, Doug. Maybe a yard. Maybe pick up a yard, maybe 2.
So well, they marking it. His foot hit about the 29-yard line. So
you got 3rd, and we'll call it 3. 3rd and 3 for the Pioneers. And you may be in 2-down territory here, Doug, if you need it.
Oh, I think you are. I think you really are.
Hickson again.
Hickson's
and
coming
I
up.
don't think he's going to get it, Doug.
And I think that, well, I saw him coming up at it might have been a fumble, I thought, the way the Brookville guy came up. But he's going to get a half yard at the most. So
Well,
you're looking at 4th down and about 2 maybe?
Yeah, number 56, Tyler Williams, hitting first. And then finishing off, number 75, who is Christian McMillan. So you're looking at 4th, and we'll call it 1. We got some big guys coming in the game for the Herd Pioneers right now.
And all this, and you once again, you're probably going to see that setup in the backfield where you've got the possibility of the Wildcat, or I call it the Wild Pioneer.
There you go.
The Wild Pioneer.
Well,
because you got Hickson and
Harley.
And he turns it up the field.
And he reverses that angle, Doug.
And I tell you
Man,
what,
look at the speed on that kid.
This is twice tonight that he has faked left, reversed it right, and taken it to the house.
And the Brookville Bees they really had it covered when he went to the left side, Doug, but as soon as he turned and went back, the Bees were so far out of whack that he just outran all of them to the end zone.
The thing is, the defensive end, the left side defensive end for the Brookville Bees is getting knocked back, and he is not containing that side. And that's the side that they're taking it to.
Yeah, and right now the Pioneers up 28-6 over the Brookville Bees and trying to get the extra point. And I never would have thought this, Doug. When we came over here tonight, I never would have thought this game would be this lopsided.
Extra point is up, and it is good.
It is good. And so with that, the Heritage Pioneers with 2:56 left in the third quarter lead the Brookville Bees 29-6. And we'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week if I can get Doug off of that thing over there with the big H on it. He loves that thing.
That's my car. Come on. Crank it up.
Hey, look who's driving it. Those two guys with the mustache.
We need to go catch him. They also got popcorn.
Hey, over here, fellas.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
All right, we are back at City Stadium, everyone, for your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable. And
you gave it a value now, but you almost got those guys.
Dandy, I tried.
You really did. I'm surprised you're not out of breath as y'all.
I tried.
You must be in pretty good shape.
You know, I hurt my leg today. Ran into a desk at work working very diligently, very hard, ran to a desk and said, I hit it so hard that all the drawers came open on the desk. So.
Now, when he was fine until he said, I'm working very hard. And then right there, I knew there won't nothing happen.
Yeah, that was true, folks. People just don't know what the Lake Star has to go through. But then again, maybe you do, because I'm with the Dandy one every Friday night.
That's right. I may give you a break next Friday night.
Oh, I heard about that.
I may give you a break next week.
It's going to be like a vacation. All right, at the 31-yard line, the Bees get it back to their own 31-yard line on the kickoff. So, Doug, the Bees have some work to do, and they have some work to do pretty quick.
Yeah, the Bees now down 4 scores, 3 scores, at least 3.
Yeah, you're looking at 14 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game.
Well, you're looking at 3 scores, and they got to get the 2-point conversion on 2 of them, and then you kick extra point on the other one just to tie it up.
Yep.
They're 23 points down, and there's not many 23-point plays out there. And it's 2:48 to go third period. They're not going to get the ball that many times.
Myers takes a direct snap.
And
there's just nowhere to go.
They tried to be the wild bee that time, and that didn't work so good.
Yeah, on the tackle, Gerald Booker, number 6 for the Heritage Pioneers.
So a pickup of a half yard, we'll give it to them. Second down, about 9 to go. And one thing about it, the Heritage Pioneers say, okay, go ahead and run the football. We'll be glad for you to run the football.
The clock is
because it's just burning clock up, and it's playing to the Pioneers' hand.
And let's see, I don't think Onufer is in the game, Doug. Maybe he's back in there now. No, he's not.
No, number 50 is calling the snap. That's Jeffrey Harris seems to be calling it. That's number 21, Bell, running the football, Andrew Bell.
He'll pick up about 6 or 7 yards on the play. You're going to be looking at about a third, and we'll say, let's call it 4.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
Maybe it might be 5, Doug. It's a long 4.
Yeah, I agree. 37, they got to go just across the 40, maybe to the 41. So that would be a good 4.
It looks like the Bees have said, okay, look, the passing game is not doing it. We've got to run the ball.
Well, I don't really think they've thrown enough passes.
I don't think so either. There's Scott with it. He got hit initially, and he's going down.
And he's going down, and once again,
Frankie Hickson with a big hit.
That's the quickness. That's the quickness of the Heritage Pioneers right there, closing. And Hickson steps up and gets him, and all he's got to do is hold him momentarily, and then Calvary's coming.
You're looking at 4th and, let's call it, 7?
Every bit of it. And there's no way that the Brookville Bees can give the football back in their own end of the field. So dropping back.
Well, there's a way, Doug.
You could do it. Cameron Harsley, the man who's done a lot of damage to Brookville tonight, is back about his 30-yard line to receive the punt.
Bees lining up to punt it.
Ethan Tordoff will do the kicking as we go under a minute.
And Doug, they're going to either a timeout or delay a game, and the Bees will have to call a timeout. So they'll have to use what could be a precious timeout if they could ever get back in this ball game. And with that, we'll take a quick timeout. And right now, it's all Heritage. It's 29-6 with 44.7 seconds left in our third period of play. And we'll come back with more of your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. Right, Dandy?
That's exactly right.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lake Star Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline and the certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from farm.
Visit us online.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
All right, we are back, folks, and the Heritage Pioneers going back in punt formation to receive the punt from the Brookville Bees. And Doug, I think the Bees, they could fake it here, but and Heritage is, oh my, Heritage jumped off sides, Doug. Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's one of those mistakes we've seen that several times, and Coach Bradley came off the sideline.
Oh man,
I think he was.
And Coach Meeks immediately is sending his offensive team back on the field, Doug.
Well, it's going to bring up fourth down, and he's still going to need a couple for a first down. Well, he's still going to need about 3 for a first down. But, I mean, you're down 29-6 with 44 seconds here in the third period of play.
Now, you really don't have anything to lose right here, but I don't know about this offense.
And it's really not going to make any difference whether you lose. We got a big shift, and I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm not sure what all that was all about, because I think they're going to end up. They got
Heritage jumping offside, Doug.
So there's 10 yards in penalties, and the same thing that Heritage did to Brookville in the first quarter just happened to Heritage.
Yeah, and the thing is, Doug, the Bees never got set, so they were able to move, which they did. So it is 1st and 10
and
for the Brookville Bees.
Back to the Wild Bee now. There's Bell coming up over the left side. And
just nowhere to go.
And he gets hit at the 45-yard line. That's about 2-yard pickup.
And, Doug, the only thing, what you've done with this offense that you're running right now for the Brookville Bees, if you got everything jammed up at the line of scrimmage, the Heritage Pioneers, they've got at least 10 guys within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Because out of this formation, all you're going to do is run. You don't have one wide receiver out there.
Well, you got Myers back in the ball game now. As Bell came out, I see Myers must have had a hamstring or a cramp or something because they were working on him on his side.
Yeah, they got a receiver out there now. And here comes Myers up the middle.
Myers up the middle, and he moves.
It's a nice run.
Yeah, he gets it on up across the 50 down to about the 49-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down, probably about 3 for a first down.
And the question is,
that's the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, and Doug, what I'm wondering is, can Myers throw out of this formation? If he can throw the ball at all, there's going to be somebody open for Brookville somewhere along the line. But we'll see if that will happen as we're going to start our 4th and final period of play, we think, with the score. The Heritage Pioneers 29 and the Brookville Bees 6, and we'll come back, see if the Bees can keep this drive going right after this.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big ranch.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
And welcome back, everyone. The Brookville Bees trying to make a game of it, Doug. Like now they've got a third and about, well, we'll call it 3rd and 5 for first down. Well, they're moving up a little bit more. Let's call it 3rd and 4.
Well, it's about 3rd and 3.
Might be 3rd and 3. They keep moving it, don't they?
Yeah. 3rd and 3.
Bees still in that formation with direct snap to Myers.
Miles will come over. He'll turn the corner. He's
And
going to
he'll
get the
pick up
first down. Get it down to the Heritage Pioneer 44, 43-yard line.
So the Bees will pick up the first down. And now they're at the Heritage Pioneer 43-yard line.
So the Heritage Pioneers, I'm sure, you know, they preach defense, defense, defense. They don't like to give anything easy. But this little bunch offense right here, this is Bell once again back up the middle. And Bell, oh, he's lucky he held on to the football.
Yeah, it was bouncing around down there, wasn't it, Doug?
Yeah, but that's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards on that play, I believe, down to about the 38, where they're going to give it back to the 39-yard line.
Now, the only problem, Doug, with this offense is you're taking a lot of time off the clock.
Well, the Bees are in a position where they're going to, if they run this football down, they're going to help the Pioneers by eating clock up. But they also might be thinking about what they're going to do, you know, in the near future. They're getting ready for maybe next week's game. Maybe they've already written us
Myers
off.
again with a big run.
Myers found some running room up the middle, and he gets it up to the Pioneer 25-yard line.
The thing is, Doug, if they keep picking up first downs like that, it will stop the clock until they, you know, set the chains, and they're ready to run the offensive play when the chains are set. So they're really not running.
But I'm like you. I think if, you know, sooner or later Heritage is going to bunch up to try to stop this, you're going to have to try to throw one somewhere along the way.
That's Bell again, and that's a loss that time.
Yeah, Bell that time went east and west. He didn't go north and south.
You have number 51, Jordan Ferguson, coming in now. And Jordan, we know his dad well, Kevin Ferguson. Played at Appomattox County High School, all region, and, of course, played at the University of Virginia as well.
So a loss of about 4 on that, 2nd down and 14 to go. 10:39 and counting, fourth period of play. Bees with the football at the Heritage Pioneer 29. They need to get down to around the 15 for a first down. Myers once again back in the contest. The one wide receiver is number 6, Bice, to the right side. And going to the left side of the line is Myers.
He's going to get it up, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage.
Going up 3rd down and 10, but you're looking at 2-down territory, so, you know, you get part of it here and get the rest of it the next go-round.
Exactly right, but, Doug, you're down to 10 minutes now. Well, this drive right here has run at least 5 minutes off the clock if you can't go back to the 3rd quarter.
Bell with the football running right side, and once again going east and west,
Yeah,
and he's taken down.
for a loss.
He's taking it down, and that's going to be a loss. So back to the 27-yard line. So it brings up 4th down. He's looking at 12 yards, and I really can't believe that this offense is going to pick up 12 yards from this. I think, I'm surprised they didn't bring Onyufa back in to throw the football. But he's not having he didn't have a real stellar night doing that earlier, so they're going to try something.
We may see if Myers can throw out of this formation right here, Doug.
I don't know who he's going to throw it to.
They're doing a little shift, hoping to get a Heritage to jump off sides.
They better hurry up and
And they got the snap off. Wait a minute. Got a
Well,
timeout. Meeks called timeout.
Coach Meeks used his second timeout, so they're down to 1 now for the fourth period. 8:58 to go in the ball game. 29-6. The Pioneers over the Bees. We're coming back with more of the Alive TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable, and we're going to do that right after this.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home.
Good morning, RE/MAX Realty Connection. May I help you?
RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week.
Concord Automotive Service Center is open and wants to help you with your general automotive needs. Since opening in June, we have made many new friends with our automotive service and help. We are located on Highway 460 West in Concord, Virginia, specializing in oil changes, tire rotation, air conditioning service, tire sales, and just about any general automotive need you may have. So please stop by and join the rest of our many friends who have learned that Concord Automotive Service Center is the place to stop for your automotive needs. Call us at area code 434-993-2777. That's 993-2777.
State Farm Insurance has been serving Appomattox and surrounding area for 42 years. Their expert service and advice is what their customers have come to depend upon. Located in the heart of Appomattox, owner Jim Ford knows that trust is something that doesn't come lightly. So for all of your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, see State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Bring your current coverage and let State Farm see if they can beat your current rates. Call today.
All right, we're back, folks, and the Brooklyn Bees dug 4th and 12. They've got Old Newford back in the game.
Carwile's in the backfield and not Myers. The Pioneers coming here. They bring in people. Onufa stops, throws downfield, going up and in
knocked
away, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Just took so long developing on that play.
O'Brien Holloway couldn't quite come up with that.
All right, so the Bees 4 and out right there, Doug. Heritage Pioneers will take over, and we'll see what they can do with it when we come back. I bet they're going to run it. We'll come back right after this, see what they do.
You don't really think about stability until you don't have it. Auto Owners Insurance has been safe, sound, and secure for over 90 years. That's stability you can count on. Contact your independent Auto Owners Insurance agent today. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
New shoes?
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes again, and Cedar Line Automotive in Appomattox is here to serve you. Whether it's a like new pre-owned vehicle or their service department with their great certified technicians, Cedar Line does the job right. And don't forget, Cedar Line has guaranteed credit. Cedar Line, located on Highway 460 West, just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville. You owe it to yourself to try Cedar Line.
Visit us online.
All right, Dandy. The Heritage Pioneers lining up. Do you think they're going to run it, Doug?
Oh, yeah. You're going to see a dose of Frankie Hickson, I got a feeling. And as Hickson right there is going to get...
tackle. Myers was there, but slowing him up was number 50, Jeffrey Harris.
Actually going to probably... I don't think he picked up anything. Looked like they're leaving the marker right there. If anything, maybe a half-yard loss, so we'll still call it 2nd and 10.
And the Bees defense tonight, Doug, is really not stepped up like it has in some games past we've seen.
Comer drops back, looks across the middle, throwing downfield, and that ball is way over the head of number 5. That time Harsley didn't really get a chance to get a step on anybody. He was in the process of doing so, but didn't work right for him, so the ball was overthrown.
Well, it was good coverage that time by the Brookville Bees, and they chunked him off the line, slowed him down a little bit. And I guess that's what you have to do when you got those fast guys up there. You got to get up there, chunk them off the line, not let them get to full speed for a while. That way you can get the defense zone trying to make a tackle.
About the only thing that did was kill the clock to help Brookville out, but that pass is thrown up to about the 35 and turns it up the field, and that's going to be a first down once again as Harsley, and that's that little flat pass that he's been able to work on all night long.
And Harsley has been the man tonight.
And it looks like they bunch the receivers. They take a couple of them and crisscross them and send them out, and the Bees' defensive secondary is not picking up that third receiver who clears out to the flats.
Exactly. So the Heritage Pioneers have a fresh set of downs. It's under 8 minutes to play.
And we got two men in the backfield for the Pioneers at this time. I believe that's Harsley and Hickson. And this ball is going to be handed off to Harsley, who comes around the left side of the offensive line. And he's going to get it up to about the 50-yard line, which is close to a first down. A pickup of about 9 on that's going to be 2nd down and 1. And you keep getting 7-8 yards on a play, makes it 2nd and short. It works on that clock.
You're exactly right.
We're at 7:30 and counting, 4th period of play. This may be one piece of tape the Brookville Bees might want to burn and not look at and just go on with next week's game.
I got a feeling they're going to look at it more than once. Coach Meeks and they're going to look at it. You're not going to want to look at it, but you're going to look at it.
Yeah. Harsley with the football. He starts the right side and cuts it back into the middle. And I believe it's going to be a little short. Going to be a little short.
No, Doug, I'm looking at the referee on the far side of the field.
The referee with the ball is marked just across the 50, so he's going to be about a half yard.
He'll be a little short. You're exactly
about
right.
a half yard shy.
And Doug, we talked about next week's game in Appomattox, the Appomattox Raiders and the Chatham Cavaliers. A big game, but there's another game that's out there that's a possibility we might do, which would be Christiansburg versus Blacksburg. They're calling it the game of the Bergs.
The Berg game.
Now, that's not a guarantee. As of right now, I think we're planning on being in Appomattox to do that game, but you never know what happens between now and next week.
Hickson takes the football, and he is not going to make it. He is going to be dropped for about a 4-yard loss.
And that's number 35, Danny Adcock. And
I'll tell you what.
He's been all over the field tonight.
Hickson went down on the football. I think he got the breath knocked out of him. I think you're going to see him come out the game. And I'm going to be honest with you, 29-6 lead and a valuable back like Frankie Hickson, I might have him out the game and let him take a break for the rest of the evening.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to punt this ball if I'm in Heritage Pioneers, but it looked like they're going for it.
Well, 4th down and 5 now. Are they going to try to induce an offsides?
I don't know. I think I would punt this ball right here, Doug, and try to pin them back.
Well, I actually think Coach Bradley is probably working the clock down, and they will take a timeout. That's what he did a couple times, and that's what Coach Bradley did.
That's what he's doing. And I'm thinking he'll bring the punting team out now.
Yeah.
Maybe he was hoping that Brookville would jump off sides again.
So he was just nursing every second he could get. It's 5:39 to go. While the Pioneers and the Bees take a little break on the field, the Lakes and I are going to take a little break. Let you check out these fine commercial messages from our sponsors.
And it's some good sponsors, too.
It really are. We appreciate them, too. You appreciate them as you watch these commercials. We'll be right back. 29-6, Pioneers over the Bees.
Cavalier Tours on an affordable short trip. November 14th through the 16th, Tennessee Mountain Christmas. November 22nd and 23rd, Christmas in Colonial Williamsburg and Virginia Beach. December 4th through the 7th, Christmas in New York City. December 13th and 14th, Christmas in Old Town Alexandria and Washington, D.C. For all your family vacation needs, contact Cavalier Tours.
Hometown Pharmacy in Appomattox is a friendly, professional neighborhood pharmacy, providing a great alternative to the typical chain or grocery drugstore experience. We pride ourselves in being a neighborhood pharmacy that's dedicated to the total health of our customers. We offer a large variety of your healthcare needs. We also have a copy center for your digital camera prints, as well as greeting cards and some great gift ideas. When you call or stop by, you get to speak with one of our friendly employees that will provide you with personalized service. Come on in, we'll make you feel at home.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I'm a real Shentel customer.
This is a real house.
This is a real nice town.
This is a real good video.
This is my real big wrench.
This is my real Shentel internet.
It's really fast.
Real Shentel remote.
Real Shentel phone. My real Shentel bill.
It's real economical.
I'm really doing my homework.
This is my real Shentel guy.
She's my real Shentel customer.
He's real nice.
Real value for real life from the one provider that calls this place home.
All right, welcome back, everyone. And it looks like the Heritage Pioneers will punt it, Doug.
Yep. Well, we kind of figured they were. They won't go get the football back up in their own territory. The snap.
Bees coming after it. And they get the kick off. Whoa, good kick.
Nice punt. And we got a fair catch signal for and caught by
number 6.
By Vice down there about the 24-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. The Bees will take over with 5:31 to go.
And Doug, you know, Heritage, the punts tonight have been really good by number 10, I believe, who is Sherrod McCray. I think he's been doing the punting for the Heritage Pioneers. But the thing is, he's kicking it good distance, but a lot of height underneath it, giving the kickoff team on defense a lot of time to get down there and cover it up. So here come the Bees, and they are back in their regular offensive formation. Onufri quarterback.
4 wide outs. This is the first time we've seen it. This time, Carwile will bring the football up the middle.
And a nice run.
And he's going to get it across the 32-yard line where they spread them out a little bit, then they run the football. And I'm not so sure I don't like the Bees in this style offense.
Oh, I do. Yeah, definitely. This is the offense they need to be running, I think.
And I think with Myers in the backfield, I don't know whether he's banged up or what, and they may just be good because he's banged up with the score like it is. Maybe going to give them the rest of the night
Well, you know,
off.
Doug, that other offense they ran is good if you're not down by, 23 points.
The ball, this is Bice on the inside. He catches a little inside screen, and he's going down to about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Brookville Bees.
And what the Bees are going to do now, Doug, is the quarterback on Newford does not need to come all the way to the sidelines to get that call. The offensive coordinator is going to send that out there because all you're doing is wasting time when you do that.
Well, I agree with you. I talked about that earlier. This time the ball comes over to the left.
That's Bell, I believe.
That's Bell. He's going to be hitting and taken down after about a yard pickup maybe.
And that's Frankie Hickson again with another hit.
Wrapped up by number 35, Frankie Hickson.
So if this game stays this way, Doug, you're going to have the Liberty Minutemen with 2 losses. You're going to have the Heritage Pioneers with 2 losses, and you're going to have the Brookville Bees with 2 losses, and everybody's beat everybody.
Well,
Liberty beat Heritage, Brookville beat Liberty.
But the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, Liberty and I'm trying to think, Liberty and shoot. Liberty and Jefferson Forest will fall into the same category, I believe.
They're in the same region.
And then Brookville and Heritage will fall into the same area, I think. Or maybe Heritage is one division above Brookville. I'm not.
Well, there's so many divisions there. It's hard to keep up with it.
I can't keep up with exactly how it sets up. And so we got a third down and about 5 yards to go for a Brookville B first down. And once again, it is a 2-down deal.
Myers with a nice hole up the middle.
And he got it across the 50. That would be enough for the first down.
Yep, should be enough for the first down. B's just right on the 50-yard line. But it is enough for the first down. So first down for the Brookville Bees with 3:23 left in our contest, Doug. And again, a lot of time being wasted by the Bees.
Oh, yeah.
Onufu with the rollout.
And that's going to be
Carwile.
Carwile.
A nice tackle. He was not able to get out of bounds. And that's number 21 again, who was Welton Thorpe. He's trying to get up in a hurry-up offense. That's Myers again.
Myers breaks a couple tackles. He turns it inside the 35-yard line.
He'll pick up the first down. And, you know, it's got to be a lot of frustration out there if you're the Brookville Bees. You come in with 7-1 record. You're playing a Pioneer team that just lost pretty big last week to the Liberty Minutemen, and you know it's really kind of all been the Heritage Pioneers tonight.
It really has been Heritage Pioneers. Brookville hasn't really mustered a whole lot of offense. They had their one big play, and they had looked like a decent drive to start the second half. And when that fizzled out, the Heritage Pioneers took it right back down the field on them.
And Doug, you remember me saying back in the first quarter, early in the first quarter, this game could be 40-something to 40-something. I never envisioned that the score would be what it is right now.
No, me neither.
Get the Bice again coming on that across the middle. Kind of gets to that flanker spot, the receiver spot. Goes a few yards across, cuts across the middle, and Onufa hits him. Pick-up of about 7 yards. And you got to ask yourself, okay, where has this been the whole game?
Well, it kind of makes you wonder.
The Bees bring it back up to the line again, 130 and counting. They give it to Carwile. And you know,
Carwile moves it up down inside the 15-yard line. That's going to be a first down.
Do you remember me mentioning earlier about Carwile that we hadn't seen him on offense?
Well, yeah, you're right. Again, we kind of wondered where he's been. So,
you know, I'm looking at the Heritage Pioneers. I don't see a lot of second stringers in this game. So they've still got their first string in along with Brookville, and Brookville's moving the ball right now. So it just makes you ask yourself, where were these plays in the first and second quarter? Myers in the backfield now. And they'll give it to, is that Bell? That's Bell.
That's Bell trying to turn the corner and didn't quite make it. Brookville is located. Brookville, Heritage, and Liberty are all in Conference 30.
Well, that's
of 3A.
That's really interesting since they all beat each other and they all got the same record. That's going to be really interesting right there.
Once again, what you got to figure out is they're in the 3A West division. They've got to be in the top 16 to make a playoff berth. That's all they need.
And I would think they're probably in there.
And they probably will. And another team that has probably an outside shot, and I'm not real sure, and it could be, and this is what could be on the fence post, is the Rustburg Red Devils. They're in that division also.
B's going to take a timeout right now. Myers got it down to about the 9-yard line, or right around the 10. And, of course, the Red Devils tonight playing Jefferson Forest at Forest. I'm not sure what that score was. I think earlier you told me it was 14-0. Forest was over Rustburg.
And EC Glass and Jefferson Forest is in the Conference 24 of the 4A North. So Jefferson Forest right now leads the Seminole unbeaten, and looks like they're going to win what would be the Seminole crown this year. But, you know, Forest is in a chance that they definitely going to make the playoffs. Amherst County is also in that 4A North Division.
Now, the thing about Forest, Doug, is they're going to be the number 1 and number 2 seed in that region.
Well, they're going to have to be. They're going to be looking at schools like Pulaski, Salem, GW. Those schools, they are the type of schools they're going to be running up against when they get in the playoffs.
But GW, they're now in that region. I thought they were a region ahead of them.
No, they're in the 4A.
A level ahead.
They are 4A. It says George Washington.
Okay. See, it's hard to come up with that stuff when you've been used to having single A, double A, and triple A for all these years.
Well, and it really is. And you take, for example, you go into the old Dogwood district, and Myers trying to turn the corner,
just
going
nowhere
left,
to go.
and he's going to get taken down back about the 13-yard line. And, of course, the Heritage Pioneers getting up for a big fourth down about 9 yards.
I don't know if they're going to play off, Doug.
That's probably going to be the ball game.
Yep, it's 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Do they get the snap off? I don't think they got the snap off. This game is over, Doug.
No, the referee came in, stepped in, and said the ball game is over, so the Brookville Bees will fall to the Heritage Pioneers tonight at City Stadium, 29-6.
And Doug, you know,
about the only thing this does, it hurts the Brookville Bees' seeding chances of where they could be seated.
Right. Well, you know, you look at it and you say, wow, was this an upset? But we talked about it. It's really not an upset. Both these teams, on paper, this is a really good game.
It really is, but you remember, we don't play on paper. Tonight, the Heritage Pioneers came out. They committed fewer mistakes than the Brookville Bees did.
That's right.
You know, Brookville Bees don't commit the mistakes, and they show a little offense like they showed here at the end. This ball game would have been what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and you know, again,
when we sat down and picked this game this morning, we said either one of us could take either one of the teams and be happy with it.
Well, you know, and the thing is, you wonder, you second guess yourself and say, okay, where were these plays in the first and second quarter? But you got to remember that the Heritage Pioneers, they held on to the ball most of those 2 quarters, and with the speed that they had, and able to get up with a lead the way they did, and Brookville trying to get back into things and just could not do it. Again, I am really surprised at the outcome of this game. Not the outcome, but the score of this game, I would say.
Well, it really surprises me with the score, too. But the Heritage Pioneers controlled the ball game from start to finish. They took the opening ball, went down the field and scored, and they put the ball back in Brookville's court, and Brookville didn't answer each time.
All right, final score here from City Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. The Heritage Pioneers 29 and the Brookville Bees 6. We hope you've enjoyed our live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. For Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes
and Doug the Dandy One Marshall.
We'll see you next time on the live TV Game of the Week on
Shentel Cable.
Good night, everyone.
See you later.